Hello, dorks. Audience. Well, dorks too. Welcome, and if we haven't met yet, I am Simon, and this is the Dork Tales crew. I'm guest storytelling. It's awesome, but I've got. I don't know what it's like for you where you are, but it's really cold and dark here. So why don't you come a little closer? I have a tale for you. So I'm sure this seems familiar, but also a bit weird to you, right? Like things look like you recognize them, but also that you don't, and things are a bit off. And I just thought I'd let you fill you in on a little background. Once all of this was forest. There were cold woods. They were chilly enough to see your breath constantly. It was a land of darkness. Eyes watched from the shadows, and these eyes then took form at their whim, constructed from air and darkness. And then a stranger came to this land, a name clothed in vows, a title bound by oaths. It was clearly not from here, and when the air and darkness asked what the stranger was doing, it replied, "Taking what is mine." The air and darkness told the stranger to leave, that this was their land, but the stranger responded firmly, "No, we made a deal." This confused the shadows until they felt deep inside that their home was no longer theirs. Arcadia belonged to the stranger. Soon more of them came, and they wrapped the land in rules and structures, all arcane to any ordered mind, but these boundless bindings gave power to the strangers. The air and darkness resisted, and in retaliation, the strangers tore their hearts out and hid them away and kept them secret. Using their hearts, the strangers commanded the shadows to take form and bring them more, like capital M more, always more. It seemed that they could never be fully satisfied with their games and diversions. It was as if they fundamentally craved the next thing as they quickly grew bored. That is, bored until one possession was lost. Once, a plaything of the strangers vanished. Some even say it escaped through the thorns to what lies beyond. The keeper held the shadow's heart and summoned it, beckoning it to take form and pursue their lost property and bring it back. And so it did. It hunted the escapee down and dragged it kicking and screaming back to its master's home. It did this without emotion, without remorse, for all the hunter could feel was the emptiness, filled only by performing its duty. Now, there's some among us who say that they've escaped the hunters or even destroyed them, but then they persist. They take new form and they resume the chase. Oh, crap, our viewer count's going down. No, come back. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's just a story. Okay, welcome to The Lot of Liars, a Changeling the Lost game. I'm Storyteller Simon. Oh, our viewer count went up. All right. So this is episode 3, Storm, and let's introduce the cast. We are missing Amy tonight. So Jocelyn is going to find other things to do in game. But let's go to my to the right on my Twitch screen here. Please introduce yourself and say who you're playing. Kelly?
Hello, everybody. I'm Kelly. I'm normally in that seat, but tonight I get to actually do some playing because Simon has so graciously offered his services and skills. I use he and him, and so does Brodie Bridges, my ogre of the Winter Court. Winter Court, yes. I almost said Autumn Court because it's my favorite court, but Brodie's a punk. Brodie is a professional jack catch and did some murdering last episode, as is his wont. I'm excited to be back here. That was me.
Okay.
I'll pass it over to Caitlan now.
Hi. I'm Caitlan. I use she, her pronouns, and so does Isobel Gage, the Darkling notary of the Autumn Court. The best court. Autumn Court.
It is the best court.
Not going to argue that one. Yep. All right. How about Kal? Do you want to go next?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. My name is Kal. I use he, him pronouns. So does Beauregard. And yeah, I'm Neo Kal in the chat. I guess the things to know about Beauregard: seeming, beast, kith, reborn, court, summer, jacket, red. That's all I got.
The critical things.
The critical things, yeah.
If we were playing Fate, those would be your aspects.
Nice.
Do you want me to make you redder?
Can we do that?
This is pretty red.
Okay, fair.
All right, and then last but certainly
Maybe if
not
I get
least,
really angry.
Oh, yeah, have that on deck. Last but certainly not least, Kelle.
Hello. Hi, it's me. It's Kelle from up the road. I use she, her pronouns, and I am happy to be back tonight. I almost forgot this was happening tonight because, things, brain, wild stuff in the head. And I am happily playing Agent Dale Trooper, and she is the riddle seeker of the Autumn Court. And she's, plays like any good noir detective. She likes to keep things close to the chest, like she's not giving up the info easy, but she's also not afraid to get stuck in and do her own dirty work.
All right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
Yes.
Okay. So we won't fully recap last session because, it's been recorded. It's on YouTube. You can see it there. But we left off in the hollow and home of the Man Street Irregulars, or what remains of that. What's a good word? Alliterative word with motley, implying they all morbidly missing motley. Or something. Maybe I'm stretching there. Nevertheless, in there, having done a bit of snooping around and poking around the room of the recently deceased, as of our first session, Lyman, and a note was found. And that was where he left off. So hopefully, for this entire span, everyone has been sitting here wondering, what on earth does this note say? And almost
Isn't there a portal under the bed?
Is there a portal under the bed?
It wasn't. Wasn't there a portal under the bed?
Not as such. It was more that it the note was kind of like glamored.
The note was just kind of taped under there.
I see.
Stuck under there. Yeah.
It was glamored away.
Yeah.
Kinda,
I was busy headbutting people in the hallways. So
Yes,
that's right.
That's fair.
Headbutting, getting the experience points, the way to do it. So the note itself, and here is the massively climactic moment where we reveal it to all of you. Hogsback, New Year's Day, our place, 7:43. So, everyone together, what do? You see this note? Now, all being Ottawa residents, Hogsback is the falls that that are the end of Mooney's Bay and then feed into the Rideau River, which goes east-west, basically, and then eventually dumps out into, I think, the Ottawa River. I don't know. I'm going to have to Google map it. I honestly don't know where it ends. Yeah, it ends there. That's right. Okay. And then changeling wise, it's known that there is a hollow under there, occupied by a particularly large boar named Broken Tusk, and who will let you pass into the hedge through his hollow, like deeper in, if you give him some sort of food stuff he's never eaten before.
So it gets harder to appease him the more people that feed him.
Mm.
You know, I never even considered that when I put that condition in place.
You gotta really
So-
think outside the box.
It's good to know. I will use that against you in numerous situations.
Roll a percentile, see if he's had it before.
Exactly.
So what does this mean? Like a hog's head, midnight, like
Oh, so it's likely they were going to meet up. But he
huh?
died New Year's Eve, yeah? Sorry, out of character. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's past meetup time currently?
Yes. Well, depends on if he meant AM or PM.
Oh, true.
You might be close to. I don't.
Huh.
Oh God. Okay. Now I'm going to personally forget if we established exactly what time of day it was, but I think it was getting a little later in the day. So let's say at the, retconning of it, if necessary, that it is about 6 p.m. roughly in that area. So you have about an hour and 3/4 to get there, which is very doable, except by walking. You couldn't do that. Actually, you are on the Rideau River. If in the real world. The
Gotcha.
the regulars hollow is reached via Strathcona Park, which is on the Rideau River.
Alright.
So go upstream.
Simon, there are 3 hurt them mores that have been bought in the chat,
Oh, boys.
which you can use to hurt us.
I need
Or
permission
cheat.
to do that.
All sorts
Well,
of
now you can
ways.
cheat outside the rules and re-roll dice and just be a jerk.
All
Yep.
right.
Give
Well,
yourself 9 again. Give yourself 7 again.
Oh my
3 you
gosh.
say. 1,
Or
2,
you could just straight
Wow.
up, if you failed, like what a good thing, I think it's a good thing, that Kelly does with Hurt Them More is like if an enemy missed,
Mhm.
they go again.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I like
Especially
that
in
one.
Chronicles of Darkness, having a second attack per turn. Huge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because this system does not
Huge.
like multiple attacks.
Huge.
Hey, audience, you got 3, but we have 4 players tonight. Do you want to
Oh.
get one more, and that makes it easier?
No,
I
they
don't
didn't
have
want to give one to
decide.
Cal.
Okay. Well, then it's the rest of you who will receive the brunt of it, the wrath of the weird.
Oh, boy.
Oh yeah, that's a great title for it. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
on track. What are you thinking of doing here? What's the kind of
Well, assuming it's not in 24-hour time, we could probably still make this meetup he was going to go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should go.
I think we should. I think it's our
Um,
only lead, and it's a pretty good one,
Yeah.
if I do say
I'm
so
not-
myself.
I'm not going to confirm if it's 24-hour time or 12-hour time. I'm just putting that out
Well,
there.
look,
We'll do our best. I mean, if it's not, we're screwed.
I have been
So-
encouraged to hurt 3 of you, so if
This is
this
a
will hurt 3 of
clandestine-
you, then
it's a clandestine meeting. I don't think anybody's gonna go to a clandestine meeting for lunch. You know?
Well, it
It-
would be in the morning.
Unless you're James Bond.
Are you James Bond, Bo?
No.
If he was, he wouldn't say.
Sorry, 7:43. Someone's thumb was covering it. Look, then we better get our asses over there.
Yeah.
Should we call an Uber?
Yeah, I think we probably should.
Yeah.
all right.
Agreed.
Because, I mean, we're going. Yeah, if we're going to Hog's Back, we're gonna have to we're gonna have to bring a gift.
Well, that's if you want to get in through the hedge there.
Mm.
I say it's a possibility.
Yeah.
What if how does that guy work again? We just gotta feed him.
Yeah, but it's got to be something he hasn't had before. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
What a picky boar.
Look, he can't. He'd like to be a world traveler, a world gourmand, but he's here. So
What's
bring him
something
Next
so
best
basic?
thing.
I don't know.
This.
What is something so basic? Probably no one would have given it to him.
An apple. No, in any case, we could stop by a specialty store, I'm sure.
Well, how do we know what he hasn't had? Do we just I mean,
We don't. We just gotta guess.
You just show up.
We either
Is
pick
the-
the most basic thing or the most random ass thing we can find.
is
Oh,
the
sorry, she
McRib
wouldn't say.
back?
The most random thing she could find. No, I don't
Yeah,
think
let's
so.
get a McRib.
Well, I don't know. Like, how often do you?
How picky is it? Like, is it
He's
any McFlurry, or can it be like a specific flavor of McFlurry? Because we could all
That's a
just go
good
to
point.
McFlurries.
Because
Yep.
Dairy Queen always has those rotating flavors.
Sure.
We going to
can do
Dairy
that.
Queen?
There's a Dairy Queen on the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
We're going to Dairy Queen.
Oh my
Oh wait, what if we get a customized cake?
We don't have time to get a customized cake.
I feel like it's the flavor.
We'll just pick.
Oh,
And they all kind of taste the
Flavor.
same. Even
Yeah,
if you get
like, and
different
I-
pictures on them, you can't taste
Yeah.
the picture. Oh, maybe he can. Never thought about
You
it that way.
think you think you can taste the picture?
I don't know. Do you know
That's-
he can't?
No, I don't. That just sounds like some weird they bullshit. But I mean, that's,
Your point?
I think that's life. that's just how we're living here. Let's just
go get it. Yep.
go get it,
Let's
and
go
then
get one.
I doubt he's ever had.
Be sure to sell it.
I think there's some new flavor of Takis.
Sure.
Oh.
We can mix a poutine into a milkshake.
What about Chicago mix? That's pretty new.
I don't care. Let's just go get something.
Okay, sure. I
And
just kind of
try
want
it.
some Chicago mix.
Okay. I know.
Corn
I know,
nuts.
but
That does sound good.
Who the hell eats corn nuts anymore?
Honestly, only sociopaths.
so what? You've got a bunch in your pocket there, Barry?
Well, that wasn't very nice.
Sorry.
Brodie, and yeah, I got them in
Yeah,
my backpack.
I know. Sorry. Just
Do you want some corn nuts?
Are you hungry for corn nuts?
no. I'm just antsy to get going.
Okay, well let's go. Like,
Okay.
All right. I'll shove the letter in my pocket. and-
Okay. So, leaving the mourners behind. Oh, that's it. Mourning motley. There we go. That took a while. I didn't get a nap today, at my age.
We got there
Uh,
eventually.
It comes to you. So exiting back into the mortal world, it's pretty easy to get a car there. Hop in and, well, having already programmed your destination. The driver is not particularly chatty, but does offer you
five stars.
a
Not
nice,
particularly
clean,
chatty,
and
5 stars.
steady ride.
Does he have jelly beans in the console?
He does not.
Not
Does that
necessary.
hurt?
to
He has
give
corn
5
nuts in the
stars.
console.
We leave corn nuts in the cup holder.
We
Little tradesies.
Yeah, trade.
So you're doing a 2-stop trip, I assume,
Yeah.
to the Dairy Queen,
Exactly.
and on. So the Dairy Queen at Bank and Riverdale, the Billings Bridge. I know that one because it exists, and it is roughly right there. pull over, and thankfully they're still open. This is the Chronicles of Darkness, so we're taking a cue from its ancestor, and everything is open late, even though nothing's open late in that area anymore at all. Coffee shops close at
open late
5. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So
Why even have a city?
well, good question.
Good question.
Well,
The clerk is a little surprised, but what do you want on the cake?
A picture of an apple.
Just a picture
How
of an
about
apple?
How about a pig?
Do you want like a pig with an apple in its mouth?
sure, why not?
Oh,
Okay.
I feel like that's
Green or red
message,
apple?
but
Green, because it's always red in the pictures.
Okay. So he gets to working. Thankfully, somebody earlier had not picked up their cake, so he just scrapes the design off and starts.
They don't have blank ones?
I don't know. I don't want to make assumptions, but this seemed, viable, and starts quickly drawing it on. It's maybe about 6:30. It's dark. Not a lot of people out. It's humid. That's one of the painful things about winter here, is that it sort of flips between really dry and really damp. So it cuts into your bones in a very unpleasant way. I know West Coast, I don't describe damp to you guys, but damp and snow and freezing.
Tell us, Simon. Tell us how damp we get. How wet are we?
Yeah, really.
How many hurt me more points do I need to spend on you?
Speak to us moistly.
Ew, no.
Yeah, take a nice drink.
Remember when people were saying moistly?
yes, I do. Thanks.
Of course he does.
Welcome
It's
to the-
Ottawa. That's where the dude was.
Truth.
Welcome
I
to
go
the
to my way
ASMR
to speak
section of the
moistly.
show.
I go. I carry a water bottle with me just so that, Yeah.
Welcome to the ASMR portion.
Oh boy. Ugh.
Okay. All right, now. Yeah, really. Episode 3, Patreon exclusive.
Right, you're like, oh, okay.
So you're gonna
Okay.
be angry that we're all have bacon on our different food when we show up. Has any of you interacted with this guy?
Are you all bringing different foods or just the one cake?
Oh, we're at DQ, so I'm ordering
are.
poutine.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna get a flamethrower burger.
Extra bacon.
oh
yeah,
my
with
god.
with
I
extra
feel like
bacon.
that's right.
Okay, yeah. Geez, we're sure it's been
And,
quiet, but yeah, you guys are making it worth me being here today.
Yeah, sorry for making you work, man.
Sure, why not?
I'm not.
All right,
Um,
well, I can
I'll
tell
get
who
a
works
dilly.
in food service here.
I'll get a dilly bar. Does anybody else want a dilly bar?
Should we get a box?
No, thank you.
Yeah, I'll get a box of dilly
I'm
bars.
good.
I'll go to the fridge and grab. For those of you in America, a dilly bar is something you have no fucking idea what it is, and I didn't when I moved up here either.
Some of our
Yeah, that
you
sounds
didn't?
kind of.
Some of
Oh,
our
yeah, how
American
much fun
friends
was
do
that
have
then?
DQ.
Oh
That's
yeah,
true.
they have
Yeah,
DQ,
yeah.
but dilly
Yeah.
bars aren't a thing. Also,
No.
you guys only
Oh,
have one
dilly bars are
flavor of
Canadian.
dip cone up here, and it's like,
What?
yeah, like I grew up with butterscotch dip in the States. They're better.
I feel that's
they-
not true.
They brought it out a couple of years ago, actually. It was here a couple of years ago.
Did you?
and
Yeah, but
Butterscotch?
you guys,
summer it comes every so often.
guys, don't fight me because we had cherry dip too.
Oh, that sounds
Oh, I've
so
heard about
good.
that.
Cherry
Cherry
dip.
dip.
Always wanted.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But then again, I grew up in a town with a thing called the Dairy King. I'm not even kidding.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, hold on. I will link you its sign real quick. because it's the most terrifying sign you've ever seen.
Are you actually
Be
kidding? I
sure to
can't
send it to
tell.
Mark.
Do you think I bet you $5? I'm not kidding. I'm going to pop it in our private chat right now. Ready?
Okay.
This is
no,
the sign. Oh, god damn it. Sorry, one sec.
Oh yeah, copying that link. Here I go.
Mhm.
Oh boys.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I mean, I gotta see what this.
Oh crap!
There's
We're
a
gonna
direct
get.
clicker.
Which
Holy
one's
Jesus Christ!
accurate?
Take me 4 years
There.
to get back there.
There you guys go. There, I put it in our
What?
chat too. It is the
Is-
scariest
Wow.
fucking thing.
Why is he pouring the blood of his enemies on the ice cream?
Why is he eating his
But
own
why is
stomach?
that his
I don't know.
arm? Yeah, that too.
Here's the thing.
Wait, he's
that sign
eating
has
his
been
own
up for
stomach?
like 30 years because that was up there when I was growing up and they redid it.
No.
And kept the sign.
They can't
Oh,
apparently
redid the
this-
sign.
I guess they redid the sign.
All right.
It's
so,
nightmare inducing.
It's not
That
even
is
for
definitely
sure.
attached to the world of darkness.
Yeah.
Something-
future
Send that
trip
to
into
Michael.
the
He
hedge
needs to see
here.
this.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The portals are in the clown's eyes.
Yeah.
All
There
right.
you go. So if you're ever
Isabel
in
is
Missouri,
gonna get a
there you go.
random blizzard.
Okay.
I was like, what do they call it?
Blizzard. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, after taking everyone's orders and the sole employee,
Did he do the thing?
Yeah, they also don't do that in the States.
Did he turn it upside down and then give it to us?
It's January, right, Simon?
Okay, I tip him.
yeah, it is
Okay,
January.
I put the blizzard of the month from January of this year in our chat.
Caramel fudge cheesecake. Right. So Pennywise pastries.
Nice.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So after the one employee gets your burgers, poutine, the cake, and all of that, it takes them maybe half an hour in total to get it all together.
Worth.
Yeah.
And pack it all into bags and get back into the Uber, who's been sitting there for half an hour.
Oh, I just
Yeah.
Got him
downloaded the
something.
background to throw in too.
Nice.
I'm putting it
Right.
up. I'm putting it up.
Put
We're
it
in
up
the
anyway.
fucking Dairy Queen for
Great.
another minute. Oh no, it's very small. Never mind.
Oh,
It's there.
no.
There we go. All right, back in the Uber.
Back in the Uber and
Oh, dear.
off down Riverside Drive, and you can see the river. It freezes over pretty frequently this time of year, and it's
Mhm.
covered in snow. The small patches of islands kind of poking up. They're just tiny little things, and then streetlights illuminating the fallen snow as you head further and further upriver. I'm not a geographist, so
You're not a
upriver.
riverologist.
A riverologist, yeah, nerds. And finally, drops you off just at Mooney's Bay, right outside the bridge where the falls sort of begin. This is not a particularly busy place. It's for cars, yes, but you won't find, especially at this time of year, anyone really like hanging around except teenagers getting stoned. And well, I assume, I mean, these days, who knows what happens around there. But you're here now. So just to give you a bit of a description, Mooney's Bay it's a bay, but it kind of effectively is like a lake. There's a beach, there's a giant hill that people sled on often. There's a little kind of waterfront restaurant-y thing there, and then there's the falls, and there are paths on both sides. To the south of the river is a portion of Vincent Massey Park, which is a very large park with a number of clearings, but it's very wooded too, and there are a number of bike paths that just swallow into darkness. very easily. Someone's keeping track of these Hearts and Moors, right? Who isn't me?
Yeah,
Because I think we're at
we're-
7, 6?
6.
6. Okay.
Six.
But you don't see anybody around. There's nobody hanging out in a specific spot that you immediately see.
At least it's cold enough that the dilly bars won't melt.
That's true, but your burgers are really cold now.
Oh, I ate mine in the Uber.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're that person.
Well,
it's not your car.
That explains your rating now.
I hate it when people eat my car. I'm not
right.
that person, Bo. Bo is.
I know.
Maniacs. And a Big Mac? Man,
Right.
I had somebody eat a Big Mac. You know how much lettuce and cheese falls out of that thing?
I bet you.
Yes, I had one
Fucking
tonight.
It's mostly lettuce, really. Like it's
Yeah.
it's like eating like a shredded like iceberg head just over a bun.
I mean, I feel
That's
like the
why they give you the
McChicken's a
little
little bit
dogs.
more lettuce filled, but
You think what?
the chicken burger is more lettuce filled.
Then a Big Mac? It's got 2 patties to contain the lettuce.
I guess so.
And
But
the
maybe
A
sesame
let
Big
us
Mac
bun.
has seen
for-
more iceberg than Titanic.
Okay, fair. I suppose I haven't had one in a while.
I lived off Big Macs when I was in the, you know.
Yeah.
I can tell you're really passionate about this.
Well, it's the only thing on the menu that's any good. Like, you can't have the McChicken and the filet of fish. Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't know what it is, but like, guys who like filet of fish are just the weirdest guys.
That's a yellow flag for sure.
It's like fish.
It's a yellow flag.
Come on.
Yeah, yeah. Or they're Catholic, I guess. That's where they started, right? Because
Yeah.
of Lent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Fish on Friday.
I
Fish
don't
on
know.
Friday.
I've never met them.
You'll find the
I'm sure they're out
Vatican McDonald's only has filet of fish.
Imagine.
Interesting.
Imagine ordering a filet of fish with bacon.
I feel like
Like
that
a
was never meant to
maniac?
be. Yeah.
Right?
That's just not kosher on several levels.
That person deserves a slap.
Okay,
Hey.
so what do you do?
Oh, I suppose we should have got a disguise up for one of us to pretend to be
Anyone
our
have
dearly
any
departed.
contract that might do that?
I don't think so.
So a contract to do what specifically?
But I feel like that would have been my thing. I'm pretty sure that's in something I could have taken. I'm pretty sure that's something I was gonna take, actually.
Mhm.
But did I?
I didn't
No.
because I'm like, someone else will take this.
Well, I was like, these ones are cooler. Okay, let me see.
Basically, sorry, why can't I remember his name? The departed friend of ours,
Lyman.
the
Lyman.
Moided.
Mhm.
Let's see. Contracts. I can jump far. I can get angry. I can steal physical attributes. I can change into animals.
Yeah, I don't think I have it. I don't have anything that would work with that. I think we're just gonna have to go with our wits.
All right. So what are we trying to do here exactly?
I thought
Right.
I
you
think at
knew.
this point, we just got to be honest.
We were just waiting for a dude.
Do you-
Somebody's
do you
bound to
just-
show up.
Or did you want to hide?
Mhm.
Was that what you were saying?
Would they show up if there's like 5 of us here?
I don't know.
Okay,
Four.
we'll just
Therefore.
help me grab some
For
sticks.
the other group.
What
Guys.
are you doing with sticks?
I'm gonna make a shelter so they can't see a bunch of us.
Oh,
I'll follow his lead and start gathering sticks.
Like seriously, just lean them up against that tree. Let's make a fort.
This is a contract you've got, I assume.
It
No,
is, yes. It's
Yeah.
Ermine's
Oh,
Winnow's
nice.
Oath.
Beauregard is following his lead, assuming that it's a contract, but it'd be hilarious if it wasn't.
I
We
thought
just
it
spent
was.
half an hour.
I thought
like,
I thought it was just
making
Brodie
a really
grabbing
shitty
sticks to
lean.
make a fort. It's just making a
core.
shitty fort in the park. It's just like, are we
It's cold.
12?
It's cold. We're outside. We don't know how long we're waiting. This is what you do.
Build a fort.
I
Sure,
love
why
that.
not?
I love
You never know when some motherfuckers are gonna come and they're gonna try to have like a snowball fight with you. Okay. All right.
That's
So
true. We'll be safe in the fort.
we'll be safe in the fort. My loophole is the changeling builds a hole, or digs a hole, builds a pillow fort to create some other small space, then hides herself in it while she activates this contract. Does this work for anybody else?
We're just helping him.
Oh, I think it only does work for me.
Womp womp. I'm trying to find my light shy.
That's okay. Just hide behind me. It probably works if you're behind me and I'm blocking the entrance, right? Like, it's like if you're behind someone who's obfuscating, you don't see through them usually, or maybe you do. I don't know.
Ooh, do you?
Obfuscate is different.
Obfuscate is dumb that
kettle
way,
of fish.
right?
Yeah,
My
because it's
favorite was
technically
using
not real.
obfuscate to hold like a steel plate in front of myself because you can obfuscate items, and then people would try to stake me and they just stake the plate. It worked more times than you'd expect.
Well,
Why are you just walking around like this? And I'll be like, I worked out and my arms are sore.
Oh, right. You can obfuscate items in some of the systems.
My favorite was using that to find cheaters in a LARP, because I would use obfuscate and then I would hide under desks while obfuscated. And they'd be like, I see you. And I'm like, there's no fucking way you would have looked under that desk if I wasn't here physically in real life. I've watched you. You've never looked under a desk in the entire Chronicle.
Actually hiding alongside obfuscate, I feel like, is the equivalent of having advantage.
Right? Anyway.
Actually hiding, yeah.
Enough of
Okay,
Empire.
so he's actually hiding.
I'm actually hiding. Get behind me.
I believe we did establish early on that wording is important, and if you can twist the wording of your contract to
Yeah, let's hear it.
hide behind him if it does not specify, you cannot do
In a
that.
hole, in a fort.
Yep. So it's cozy.
I'm not gonna hide.
No, just gonna stand out in the open.
I
Nice.
think one of us has to stand out in the open.
I mean, that's fair.
Isobel, do you want to get in here with me?
I mean, I can always just do this, and I'm gonna activate light shy.
Show off.
Which is well, I'm gonna try anyways. I just want to. It's the same thing that I did in the first episode where I just kind of become invisible until I take any aggressive action or
Classic
inflict any kind of
invisibility.
harm. Yeah. Let me just take a look. Oh, it just kind of happens. But maybe I will stand unmoving in darkness or deep shadows for 1 minute.
There are plenty of those around.
Perfect.
You can hide behind Brodie's lean-to.
Perfect.
It's 7
Which is my
p.m.
loophole.
January 2nd in Canada. It's dark.
It's very dark. It's very dark already. Yeah. All right.
Okay, and Kelle, is Dale doing anything?
Dale figures
Different from
somebody's
this.
got to, be there to, be waiting for the group. So she'll wait with Bo, or say, like you hide. That's fine. I'll wait. This is kind of her thing, stakeouts, detectiving.
It would be fitting for you to, says the darkness, for you to be the one investigating. If any of
That's
us
true.
were investigating alone.
I could hide.
Sure.
There are plenty of spaces here where you can just physically, not really be seen. The streetlights throw that, make it more in your favor because they'll obscure the fact. Well,
Mhm.
they'll cause problems with people's eyes. I words problem today, not written down.
I feel that.
Yeah. So, okay, everyone kind of gets in position and waits. Everyone is dressed for the weather. I presume, which is very helpful because by the time you're ready, you've still got at least about half an hour before 7:43 p.m.
Which is why I specified how long my contract lasts. Because if it's 1 minute and I pop out, I'm like, oh shit.
Keep going in and out, just keep popping in and back.
Yep.
And it comes around 7:43. You're check your phones, and then 5 minutes later, nothing. Then 10 minutes, it's 8 o'clock. No one's shown up yet. Could everybody make wits and composure rolls at a -3 difficulty?
Oh boy. Composure.
I'm going to use a willpower.
Okay.
You know what? Jen bought me a point of willpower earlier. I'm going to use it too.
Yeah.
I have like the most willpower I've ever had in games, so I'm just going to use it.
That's what it's there for.
Alright.
Ah, 3
Ooh.
successes.
Yeah,
Anybody get
I will-
exceptional or dramatic failures?
What is the roll?
Wits and composure.
I have trained observer.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Ooh.
That will apply here.
How about my investigation?
No.
Like the skill investigation?
I have actual investigation. 3
That's
dots of investigation.
that's like an
No?
active effort. This is the passive perception.
Oh, okay.
And it was
gotcha.
-3, right?
Oh
minus
yeah,
three,
-3. Okay, then I will spend a willpower. How many extra dice do I get? I spend
3.
3. Okay, so that gives me 5. That gives me my regular pool.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a 10.
Trained observer just gives me
I have 2
9 again.
successes.
Cool. 9 against it. 2
So
successes?
9
Okay.
again. Dang, 1.
Just 1? Okay. Well, that's fine because 1 is all that you need. You already lost 3. All right. Those of you off to the side get the definite sense of being watched. I mean, everyone gets that in real life. It is a thing. You have you're also changelings and thereby inherently paranoid, no matter how much you might try to not be. And yeah, the hairs on the back of your neck stand up a bit. That something is, or someone, or usually go the other way. Someone or something is observing you specifically at this moment. Rather the area, because 2 of you are completely hidden. I do have to remember that. Dale, who's standing out more in the open, also gets that feeling, and notices that there is an unusual. Well, there are a lot for this time of day of pigeons hanging around on the railing and street light on the other side of the bridge.
Okay.
None near us.
No.
Sorry, who realizes that?
Dale notices the pigeons.
Okay.
You guys get the something is watching us in this area,
Okay.
or watching the area.
Okay.
I'm not going to say anything yet because I don't want to spook anything. I don't want to give it away. Just want to watch and see what happens.
Are there any birds around?
I mean, besides the
Besides the
Yeah.
pigeons?
no, I think they do sleep at certain times of day.
Dingoids.
That's fair.
Mhm.
So Dale's watching the pigeons. What's the rest of you doing?
Could we do a kenning roll to see if we notice anything changeling-like, any magic about?
Yep.
Nice.
I want to look that up. Is that
think
defined
that's it.
strictly as changeling
cult.
or
To determine
I
reality
don't
from
recall.
fiction.
to determine
That sounds
reality from fiction?
changeling.
Okay. You have to. You know, I do like physical books, but honestly, Control F in PDFs is
Yeah.
so helpful.
Yeah.
It's the best.
There we are. And like internal links and stuff like that.
Mhm.
All right. Okay, so each success reveals the presence of one supernatural creature, item, or active effect, assuming any are present. Does not allow for a clash of wills against anything actively concealed through magic. That requires contracts to do. Exceptional success, you'll learn the true nature of the magic or that something is concealed supernaturally nearby. Okay, is it just Isobel doing kenning?
Now, is this a me roll thing or is this a you roll thing?
I'll check it out.
I seem to recall when I did it last episode, it was a you roll thing.
It wasn't it? Because it's
It is a
against,
you roll.
And then
Yeah.
you just tell me if I see anything.
yeah,
But if I don't, then I don't know if it's concealed or if it's not concealed.
My Kith
Or if there's just nothing.
blessing. Now Kith.
Now, Kith.
It says adult rolls to determine reality from fiction grant an exceptional success on 3 instead of 5.
Ooh.
nice. Okay.
So I don't.
That's awesome.
Don't know
Let's
if
start
I
it out
can-
with a Kith.
How did it end up like this?
Every
It was
Kith
only a
begins
Kith.
with K.
Oh my god.
Okay. So you spend. Right, you spend the willpower, and I roll your clarity. Okay. What's your clarity? I imagine it's probably pretty high still.
5. I had to find my character
Five.
sheet,
Okay.
which was right in front of me, but I spent
would've thought
willpower. Oh no,
Okay.
I'm actually down to not much willpower. I've been going through
Okay.
it.
And is Bo also doing that with his faculties?
I'm gonna change into a crow.
Okay.
Oh,
That's right. I'm spending the G.
Oh, man.
Mm.
I don't know how to. Oh yeah, you need to suck emotions to get your G back.
for
Yes.
sure.
Or like absorb.
If only there was like a spot you could go to get some more G.
Like a fuel.
Yeah,
place.
you could call it like the
Fuel
G
up.
zone or like the.
Oh
the
god.
The G fuel.
G fuel. You could call it G fuel. You get your
Yeah.
G fuel at the G spot.
Yeah. G stop.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I don't. I've never
No?
heard stop when I've been at the G spot.
The G go, the gas and go.
The
Oh my
Damn
god.
Strange things are afoot at the Circle G.
All right, I'm a crow.
Yeah.
You're a crow. You can be saying this sort of thing, but it sounds a bit odd. Okay. So you turn to a crow. Dale's watching. Isobel is kenning, and Brodie
I'm just watching, like
just watching.
just watching
He's
from
in
over
his
here.
hunter.
But I'm in my little like lean-to, like.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna keep an eye on, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look around and like, are there any like mundanes around here?
They drive by in their cars.
But that's
There's
it.
a pretty big intersection just down the
Don't
street.
kill anybody.
Actually, 2 of them. So, you know, you if you do things, and they have to slow at the bridge anyway. So if you do things, they could probably notice.
Okay. So
Like
I'm just gonna
like
keep
killing
an eye on things. And if anything goes wrong, I'm just going to be ready to use 7 League Leap.
Okay. All
Brodie
right.
smash.
So, Bo turns into a crow and flies up into a tree, or hangs around on the ground.
I'm gonna go fly overhead to investigate those pigeons.
Oh,
Caw.
okay. All right.
Don't scare them off.
And then Kenning. Okay. Isobel detects. Oh, I don't know if I could spend hurt you more points to say, like, you detect someone's changing into a crow. You detect someone's hiding
Yeah.
in a lean-to.
Totally,
You-
totally. If there's too much around, that's 100% valid.
You guys
I was-
gonna hurt them more somehow.
And yeah, and I always ask these things, but I'm like, 100% we don't have to. Like,
well, you do pick up. I'm going to spend one of those points, and yes, you do pick up your companion's magic, but not only. You got enough successes that you also odds or evens.
ooh, she's pretty odd.
Odd it is. Okay.
Yeah. If that's good or bad, I don't know.
There's something kind of entered magic radiating from a set of bushes on the other side of the falls. Obscured by I was gonna say a hedge, but yeah, basically, right? Like some bushes that are there.
Okay. I'm gonna keep my eyes on that area.
Okay. So the Bo as the crow. Are you like dive bombing, landing nearby them, just kind of circling and scoping them out? Like, what's the approach here?
Yeah, they're all gathered kind of around a spotlight.
Yeah, well, so I guess kind of think of them as like here's the rail of the
Or a
bridge,
street
and
lamp,
they're
not a spotlight.
do, and then up the street lamp down. I mean, not on the edges, of course, but one or two are on the top, and then the rest are sort of
I'm gonna land at
arrayed.
the top of the street lamp.
Okay.
beside
Pigeon looks
them.
over.
Ah! And look around and see what they're gathering around.
Nothing, but they do seem to be staring across the street at Dale.
Dang. I don't think I can talk to them. I can just be a burb.
Can birds communicate to each other?
Yeah. Storyteller.
Squawk,
birds have
squawk,
bird language?
squawky, squawk, squawk.
Crows are smart. Pigeons are dumb.
Yeah.
That's
So-
fair.
However, give me a second here. I want to.
I love
They're all-
those
they
so
only
much.
make they only make good couriers, I hear.
Yes, they know where to go to and from.
Caw. What do you see, buddy?
What do your bird eyes see?
Pigeons. What do your lifeless, dull eyes see?
Unblinking. No, I think they blink.
Okay. All right. Yes, you find it difficult to communicate with them. By difficult, I mean nigh impossible.
But they're all looking at Dale.
They're all looking at Dale, except for a couple are looking at you now.
Hmm. So many boybs. I look for clues.
We're gonna use those
Herb
investigation rules where you generate clues. Clues.
Nothing weird about these birds here?
Oh, you gonna ken them?
Oh yeah, good point. That's a thing in this game.
Isobel
Ooh,
just
one
did it.
dot. One dot.
Huh?
I got 1 dot in animal ken.
Oh,
Oh!
I meant, okay, yeah. I meant more kenning. Like
Oh.
what Isobel
See if
just did,
there's
where you.
magic-y.
Oh,
sorry.
yeah. Let's
And
see
that'll
if
be
there's
your
magic-y.
Okay, what's your clarity?
6.
6.
Wait, it starts at 0, and then there's 1. So 5.
And then so you spend a willpower, but you also have that thing where you get exceptional on 3. With trained observer.
Right. Kith blessing. An exceptional success on 3 successes instead of 5 to determine reality from fiction.
Which I think would be applicable in this situation. So, okay, spend your willpower and
Willpower spent.
okay. Yep. There is fey magic coming off of these.
Off the birds?
All of them. In fact, they're all kind of radiating it together. Isobel, you sense that magic across the bridge is starting to move.
I'm gonna.
Towards the bridge.
Is that away from us or towards us?
Towards.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna watch then. I was gonna move towards it, but if it's coming, it's coming closer.
Okay.
Something's coming. She'll whisper very, very, very lowly, which probably only Brodie can hear.
Yeah. What do you see?
Just magic. I don't know. Be on your guard.
Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, fine. Let me pull out my magic wand. And he's going to reach behind him and pull out his 9mm.
Oh my god!
Okay.
All right, I've got a Vada Kedavra already.
That's perfect.
How
I thought he was just gonna grab a stick.
I like to think that he just watched Harry Potter because he's been in the...
He saw the first one before he went in, and then he saw the rest just recently. These kids really grew up.
Dang.
Oh man, this Daniel Radcliffe's guy is in this thing called Equus. I love horses.
I like Daniel Radcliffe.
the pigeons
I like
take
that.
flight,
They take
and then
flight.
That's not lost on Dale. Okay.
I watch and wait to follow.
okay, they start flying off across the bay towards the sort of park area that's there.
Oh, towards where my friends are?
No, away from everybody.
Yeah, they're buggering off.
And they do it very quickly. Like when you startle pigeons, like when you run into a crowd of them, go like, "Whoa!"
I'll fly
It's like that.
above just to keep an eye on where they're going, but still kind of more flying just over the river, keeping an eye on everything.
Okay,
Is it snowing?
it is. Yeah.
Okay. Not too high then.
No. Dale, can you remind us a little bit about your endurance? There's something that I
Yeah.
watch. Well,
Yeah, Dale spent time because she was a fox, or she is a fox. She was in actual fox hunts, and sometimes she was the hunter, but often she was the hunted. Sometimes there were dogs, sometimes it was just other foxes or other animals. But yeah, she was probably one of the best in the hunt, and that's how she got out.
Okay, so I was going to ask how versed your characters were in different breeds of dog, but Dale notices walking onto the bridge on the sidewalk, where on the side you are, but still at the other end, a foxhound, an American foxhound.
Yeah.
Has the sort of nice orange back coloring and white part down the face. And it is slowly loping in your direction.
Okay.
Isobel, that's the magic that's moving.
She's not going to say anything at the moment. She figures it's probably goes without saying that that's what was coming.
It gets closer.
Brodie only has one word. No dogs.
Yeah.
One rule, I mean.
I was going to say
I only
that's
have one
2
word.
words.
It's
Dog.
hyphenated apparently in our world.
Oh,
No dogs.
no dog.
That's what his gamer handle was when he was out in the Fae.
No dogs 420. Yeah.
No hyphen dog 420 XXX.
And closer. And it stops. Maybe about 2 meters away. Just a second.
Yeah. Hold on one sec. Let's hope this works.
Yeah. I don't have it muted. Okay, let's see if this...
A horn blares.
Nice. Okay. So you hear a horn. It's a Dale recognizes it as a hunting horn.
Yeah, Dale is in freeze right now. Because that sound again.
Isobel also recognizes this particular horn. But is having a bit of trouble placing it. Brodie hears it. Bo hears it. The pigeons sort of swarm into a flight. Are they a flight? A collective flying pattern before swooping into a copse of trees. And then kind of vanish on you.
Group of pigeons. It's called a columbidae.
The pigeons gather into a columbidae and dive into a small copse of trees in the park area, and then vanish on you.
Sussy.
What's going on out there? Isobel? What's the noise?
The hound sniffing in Dale's direction. You can see there's an intelligence behind its eyes. And it moves forward one slowly. It moves around. This is, of course, interrupt if you feel the urge. And starts circling her. You smell like him. But you're not. What are you doing here?
I came for answers.
Answers to what?
To who killed him?
Yes. Of course. He tilts his head to the side. I don't know if anyone's seen it. Looked up a foxhound in this time, but I mean, to me they look kind of like beagles, but this is not a cute and cuddly
It's not
little
Snoopy.
dog right now. No.
It's not Snoopy in Woodstock.
He got in the way. What's that other scent on you?
He got in the way of what?
You smell like her. I smell her on the wind. Where is she? And if he, I mean, he does that doggy smile, but it's not a cute doggy smile. This is not going up on YouTube. Or it is, but like. Well. You do not pose a threat. But, yeah, okay.
I'm just training my gun and aiming.
Okay.
Say the word, and I'm got an elbow off the top turnbuckle coming for this guy.
You're gonna like swoop down and crow and transform midair.
Yeah, put him in a headlock.
Come on, she's not done asking the questions.
Well,
Try and get something out of this.
You'll get some answers.
He'll be happy to know this. That way. Good evening, little fox.
Nah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the shot
Make your roll.
before this thing starts to run off. So how long have I had to aim? If I've been aiming?
Gee.
whatever your maximum aim, I would
I think-
assume.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
definitely.
Cool. That's +6 for me.
Holy
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
My aim doesn't max out.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
My aim maxes
normally
out a
plus
composure
three,
plus
right?
firearms,
Ooh.
unless you have a merit that I have.
Oh,
Oh my god.
It's normally +3, but you can double it.
Yep. I'm
And
also
it's
going to
a
trade my
gun,
weapon
I like
rating
that.
for a. I'm do a called shot to the leg. So that's a -2 normally, unless it's too small and it's a -3. Simon.
It's a dog leg.
I'd take
I'm
a
going to say
-3.
it's a -3 in this. In
Okay, cool.
these
So it's a
conditions?
-1 for me then.
Yeah. Okay.
And then that's a pistol. So that's firearms plus dex plus willpower. Let's throw willpower in.
And it's a gun, so defense-wise.
And I'm hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I think I have...
Bullets hurt more when you can't see the person that's shooting. So.
Well, you can't dodge.
In truth.
Oh, shit, I have 9 again.
Oh,
Okay, cool. That's five points of lethal damage to the leg.
Oof.
Don't kill him. He can still
It's-
answer more questions.
it's
Yeah,
to
you
the
can.
leg.
It's to the leg. It's a called shot.
Yeah.
It's gonna shoot right, basically, like, depending on where Dale is, I can basically just shoot through your coat and still hit him with this merit. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Oh, jeez.
There's a loud
She'll be pissed,
bang.
but I mean, at this point,
It's a
she's not.
quiet bang. It is.
Oh, I'm
It is silenced, so it's like a loud dad sneeze rather than a gunshot.
Yeah.
I haven't heard my dad sneeze.
What?
Yeah, it can be very loud.
And then
Mm.
We did have a
Did Chris get
suppressor on.
louder when you had the kid?
yeah, no joke. Actually, I'm like, what the hell happened to you?
All
His
right.
sneezes immediately became dad sneezes.
Immediately.
Yep.
It was
Yeah,
incredible.
We can
Well,
hear,
that
we
was-
can hear
He doesn't know
Simon
this.
from here.
you've now got a 3-legged puppy named Tenderfoot there to deal with. For everyone who's been playing the Homestar Runner game in the Discord the last few days. No,
No,
Son of
don't
a
say that.
champion.
Michael come out and do his Homestar Runner impression.
Out of a champion.
there's the report of a gun, and the right front leg of the hound basically vanishes,
Ooh.
torn off roughly at the shoulder. It yelps and tries to sort of keep its balance, and then blood splurting out into the snow, and
Mm.
it seems to now be trying to turn and run.
All right, it's time to
Whoa!
put this dog in a headlock.
Okay.
As soon as I hear Bo, it's not even gonna wait until I'm on the dog. I'm just
Mhm.
gonna transform back into my human form, like in the air, and just
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, so
The people's wing.
what's that?
the people's wing.
Give him the
people's
people's
wing.
wing.
Yeah.
The people's wishbone.
Wrong dog.
Oh, I would never hurt
The
wishbone.
story, though.
I would never.
I was like,
No.
I'm not gonna hurt this dog, and then you're like, it's an evil dog, and I'm like, I'm not gonna hurt it. It wouldn't be cute for YouTube. I'm not gonna hurt it. You're like, it smiles like a jerk. I'm like, fuck this dog.
It smiles like a jerk and threatens
It's a devil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Dale.
It threatens
All right.
Kelle.
Okay. So make a brawl and strength roll.
All right. Let's see. Why can I not find?
Oh, I'm buying that merit after this game. That's like amazing. Marksmanship 4 is so good.
I'm sure it is.
It's literally just you shoot and then subtract your firearms from a penalty to find out where you were when you shot.
Oh,
It's pretty darn good.
That is
Right?
very good.
Can't argue with that.
You can't. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it.
No.
let's see.
Sounds pretty awesome.
I was merit called Headbutt. I would be in not the Chronicles of Darkness book.
I'd be in Hurt Locker.
Hurt Locker.
That's it. Thank you. I even have it open.
Nice.
Hurt Locker. Oh, right. That's the. Yeah. Oh, and it opened right on the page. Your character's blah blah. This merit allows for a new grappling maneuver. I have 3. Headbutt. The character inflicts the stunned tilt on their opponent. Each use of this maneuver in a scene imposes a -2 penalty as the shock and surprise of this tactic wears off. Yeah, I think he's surprised.
Yeah.
Okay. and I orbital drop, headbutt the dog.
Okay.
This dog is so
Picture a
fucked.
slide whistle just.
Okay.
Right, like diving like a hawk, and then just transform back into Beau.
Yeah.
All right. So sorry,
Pretty
not
badass
sorry,
move.
dog. 4 and it's strength.
Yeah.
3. And I can spend a willpower.
Yeah. Before you roll.
Yes.
Before you roll.
Yeah. I'm spending a willpower. Sorry, dog. All right.
It's only bashing if you want it to be, right? So
That's true.
actually, I don't know whether or not you have lethal up as a beast, but like you should probably just
Yeah.
knock it out.
I'm.
Probably.
The idea isn't to rip it in half, so I choose to do bashing.
Whoops.
1,
Okay.
2, 3. Right, that's how specialties work. 4.
Okay.
I expected more, but 4.
Well, it's unconscious now. You basically transform midair near the point of impact and slam into this one-legged dog as it's loping away, still out of its shoulder, and then just thump, and then it just woo, and its head hits the ground, and you have an unconscious three-legged foxhound here.
Sounds all right.
Sounds like he's having a rough day. Sorry, I
No.
had to. I know.
Boo.
Awful. Terrible. It's too tense, man. It's too tense.
Not fair.
Okay, so talk to me. What happens now?
Huh. I've always wanted to do that. I just never thought it would be on a dog.
Yeah, do we need to get out of here now? Like, I heard a horn. What does that mean?
Yeah.
Usually that's not a good thing.
No.
Asking the
it's not
fox?
good. It's not good. We need to get the hell out of here.
Okay, well, now we can ask this one some questions.
Okay.
We'll take him
Let's
with
grab
us.
Yeah,
Yes.
we can always
All
feed
right.
him some goblin fruit or something to perk him back up.
Yeah.
Do we
Or a
have
cake.
goblin fruit?
Do you have goblin fruit? Does your hollow have something for that?
I don't think that's one of the ones
don't
we
think so.
took.
I don't think
We
so.
could always buy. We could always go buy some, pick some up at the,
Yes.
the goblin bodega.
Just
Hey, guys.
You know, the goblin
Mosey
market
on
on the
down.
corner.
Just
Yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah.
introduce the goblin bodega cat to the dog.
Well,
Goblin
no.
bodega cat's like the Flurgle or whatever from Captain
Yeah.
Marvel.
Yeah.
The Flurple, the
Or
Sturple.
displacer beasts.
Schmargle.
Yeah, it's
like
just a
that.
displacer beast.
Yeah.
Where is it? I don't know. It's displaced. Oh, that's a misplacer beast. Ooh, I'm writing that down. I'm gonna make one of those.
That's good, right there.
Yeah, that was pretty good, actually.
All right, so
Misplacer beast.
It's
where
on the
to?
note.
Where to?
Do any of us know what direction the horn came from? I assume it didn't come out of the dog.
No, Dale's too panicked to know where it came from.
That's fair.
In retrospect, would you have? You were up on the dealing with you were flying up dealing with pigeons.
I was monitoring flying around.
you're-
Yeah.
Dale has been self-declared as too distracted, but could you have figured it out from there? Okay, I can tell you this: you can't figure it out. It was almost like it was coming from all around you.
That makes sense.
Are we legging it or
Yeah.
fighting?
I think that's
Yeah.
our best option.
Just go.
Okay. Calling an Uber.
I think calling an Uber from this location after a gun went off is a little bit sus.
bleeding
And
dog?
also a three-legged dog.
Well, the Uber doesn't know the gun.
Three-legged dog.
Special request.
We have to get to a veterinarian.
Yeah.
Please.
We accidentally shot my dog's leg off.
Oh, God.
And
No, I mean cover him with a coat. Hopefully it won't seep through.
He was attacked by pigeons.
Oh my god. There were
They,
a lot of
they were
them.
armed. They were the good. They were the
a
good pigeons.
column
The good fellas.
The good
something.
pigeons.
The good
Oh my gosh.
Come on, we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Where do we want to go, guys? It gets ready to run. It's just-
I would say take him back to our place because where else? are we
Well, I feel like that's inviting whomever he
That's
works
true.
for to come to our
gonna-
place
yeah. We gotta
to
go
reclaim
someplace
him.
safe.
by all
Hmm,
means.
yeah, that's right.
No, let's not do that.
Take the beacon
don't listen-
straight back
don't
Can
home.
I
listen to
use
that. Don't
these
listen to
pain
Dale.
points to make you do
Yeah.
stuff like that?
No, we have. No.
You can call them pain
All right,
points.
let's just fucking run. This is.
Yeah,
We need a
let's
car.
go.
We need to get a car, and we need to get one like a week ago. Run.
All right.
Van.
You seem like someone who'd know how to hotwire cars.
Me?
Do you know how to
Or
hotwire
bow.
cars?
I have
Oh, probably does.
one
Okay.
dock and drive.
That's
Look,
fair.
just be.
That's
First of
Just
all,
can't drive doesn't mean you
you're
can't
insulting my entire background. Secondly, yes, but still.
Okay, come on, just do it.
All right, if we're near a car, I will find a car. I've got a specialty in B&E,
Oh,
which isn't hot wiring, but it's something.
is that
Yeah.
larceny, stealth, or drive?
It's larceny.
larceny.
That's a good one.
I would accept larceny being a hotwiry thing.
Yeah.
All right.
If,
Well,
as long as you have drive.
nope.
I
As long
have
as someone
drive.
has drive.
I have one dot
nope.
and drive.
I don't drive.
I can get it going if you can drive, but I'm a shit driver. I grew up in the city.
Okay.
I've been playing a lot of video games back at home. I think I got this.
Shut up. I don't need to know that. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. You don't need to roll.
Okay.
We won't make this potentially devastating on you. But you managed to find a parked car. There's an apartment building just down the street, and there's one out in the parking lot, which just bust in, fiddle with a few wires. It starts up. You throw the dog in the trunk.
Well,
Oh, gosh.
somebody needs to tie his leg off.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Does
bleeds
anyone
out.
have medicine? Wait, I do. I have 1 point medicine. Does
Okay.
anyone have
I have
more
one-
medicine?
No, but
Oh,
I
I've got
also
1
have
point of
1 point of
medicine,
medicine.
Oh, by all our powers combined.
Yeah.
You can
At least
tie
throw
off the dog.
bandage on it.
Okay, cool.
Our powers combined, we have 4
You know
dots
what?
in.
I'm
That is
Oh
pretty
man, we all
sure.
do.
I'm gonna say
High
this
school
just
first
No,
because,
not
aid.
of my,
that spot.
because of my job as a jack hatch. I'm gonna say I probably have zip ties on me,
Yeah,
Oh.
that would make
which
sense.
you can use as a tourniquet.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be pleasant, and I will just
You
hand
have
them
to tie it
Isobel
around,
Yeah.
around the artery, not the actual whole leg. So
just around the whole leg.
reach in there, pull the artery out, stretch it out, and then tie
Oh
it.
my god.
I lived on a farm. I've had.
Ooh. Ooh.
This is Changeling. If you weren't here for
Hello.
graphic depictions of
Let's just put. We just gotta put
vet
pressure.
care,
Okay.
tie
I
the
mean, he's
artery.
already lost the leg. Come on.
You
I mean,
can,
sorry, let me get in character. This dog's bleeding, yo.
Oh shit.
Don't
gone.
be bleeding.
okay.
Really?
I'm gonna say
Really?
that
Yeah, just
I
hold
can
pressure
use that
on
adrenaline
it,
bomb
and
at
let's
some
just go.
point, right?
I
use it
toss
whenever
the
you want,
dog in the
man.
back seat onto the laps of whoever's
Oh.
in the back.
Yep.
Isobel,
Just-
absolutely.
yeah.
Isobel and Dale just like
Isabel and Dale, we're just
across
hanging
their
out with this
laps.
bleeding dog.
Did I
Um,
take damage from the orbital headbutt?
Nah.
More than usual.
No, I mean, it would be bashing anyway, and that clears up pretty quickly. So I wouldn't worry.
you have like a spot just for like 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Like a red spot.
Just a little bit of a red
Okay.
spot. Yeah. Fine.
Okay.
Walk it off.
Where are you driving to?
God only knows.
Does anyone know of an abandoned warehouse, a back alley, anywhere that's not our place?
Yeah.
I just drive without thinking.
Okay.
Do I?
I mean, moving is better than standing still.
Wait,
so-
Streetwise.
That's true.
Wait, I have a crime specialty in Streetwise. I drive to the seedy part of town.
Perfect.
So
In
Perfect.
Ottawa?
downtown.
That makes sense.
There are seedier spots. I'm
Why
not
do we
going to
have a
name
crime?
them on
Am I
camera.
looking at the
Because
right
you-
sheet?
because-
Um,
No, you have you're because you used to be a bad guy, and now you reform bad guys. Remember?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because we are bad guy.
Doesn't mean you're a bad guy.
So you find yourself in a. Well, okay. You start driving towards, the, if not necessarily seedier per se, but the quiet parts of town, which it's Ottawa, like at this time of day, a lot of them get
Basically
quiet.
1 a.m.
No, it's still it's like
Oh, it's like
8:30.
Like eight,
Yeah.
which is like
Basically 1 a.m.
It's closed.
Okay.
You can only stretch
Yeah.
reality so far, even in the world of darkness.
There are plenty of places you can go and not be seen.
All I know is
Is what I'm getting
8:30 in the city I'm living in is basically the same outside as
Fair
1
enough.
a.m.
Fair enough. As you're driving, and I'm playing off being told that you throw the dog in the back seat and basically lands on Isabel's lap.
Yeah.
It twitches, and you see its eyelids sort of flutter, and its eyes open and shakes its head a bit. Looks right at Isobel. You've fallen right in my lap. Or the other way around. Hello. Little contract writer. And that voice sounds very familiar to her. This sounds just like the call him a knight, call him a fixer, special agent of Isabel's keeper who would go out on and bring them back whenever anyone escaped.
Well, it looks like I still currently have the high ground. She's gonna tighten the tourniquet tighter,
Okay.
hoping just to cause some pain.
Uh,
More pain.
We knew we'd find you eventually. And why don't we
Hey,
take
hey,
a
buddy.
little break there?
All right, we'll be right back.
And we're back with the segment called Talk to the Audience.
Oh no. They're the worst. Or the best. They're the best. Hi.
The best.
Yeah, I don't know what you where you're going with there, but I don't know that was the best.
Speaking of the worst, we're just being rated by Precarious. Ugh.
Uh-oh.
Well, at least brought 15 friends.
Look at this stand-up dude.
Rick doesn't
Grab
have
the
friends. He has
mangoes.
minions.
Minions. Minions and mangoes. My new game
Millions of mangoes.
coming out.
Mangoes.
So I keep thinking of this, but then whenever Kelly says it, I always get distracted by the game, which is fine. But previously, I thought this was kind of funny when you said that no one what was it? Nobody in the characters, NPCs in the game are meant to be reflective of real world people, blah 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 blah, et cetera, et cetera. You know, the typical disclaimer.
Yeah.
But I did think it was funny because you said that, and so I've had to change names here and there and make sure I don't do that in the future.
Oh, it's a different Rob Ford. It's just a different Doug Ford, Rob Ford. Just
okay.
They just look
well,
straight. Public figures don't count. Just a reminder.
No, public figures don't. No, this is because we used to have this tradition when I LARPed in Ottawa, that if you came and played an NPC one night, you would then die in the game world, probably by the next game. So it would be like, and it'd be, turns out you worked in this world of darkness, you worked security somewhere. And so when these vampires decided to breach the masquerade and break in and do all this stuff and kill a security guard, the next week or 2 weeks or whenever, next session, in the news, the National Art Center was broken into, and John Smith security guard was murdered, and John Smith happens to be the name of the guy of whoever NPC'd the week before. And so I kind of wanted to start sliding in the names of basically everyone I used to play with
Nice.
into this, but it hasn't happened yet.
If you hadn't told us, you could have done it.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have known. Be fine.
Yeah, but they
probably forget by next week anyways.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. So
don't drop their full name. Just drop their
don't put their their
last
home
4
addresses
digits of
in.
their social security number.
We're not doxing anybody or anything.
If I used to LARP with you in Ottawa way back when I was much younger than I am now, you might get a shout out in a future episode where something terrible happens to you. But we've been good at not doing.
Is this dog's name Jason?
Collateral damage.
You can tell.
This dog's name is
Jason Voorhees.
Shithead.
Bad dog.
We never
Bad
had anyone named.
They say all dogs go to heaven, but
this one just is gonna reform in Arcadia or something. Wait, what?
Only if we kill him.
Only if you kill him. Mm-hmm.
Oh, something else really cool, by the way. Tomorrow, just a quick reminder for everybody, Mage the Ascension, the Victorian Age is back. So be sure to come and watch us tomorrow night as well, because it's going to be raid.
Nice.
Are we streaming the review?
No, that is going to be recorded, and then I will release it to YouTube. Because a bunch of us who played Our Brilliant Ruin with Studio Hermitage are going to be doing a quick review of the game. Because it was going to be just me, but then other people wanted in, so I'm happy.
Fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about the game.
Very cool. All dogs are good dogs, except in this particular case, this is kind of a jerk dog.
Yeah, sometimes they're jerks.
Yep.
Of course, everybody but Caitlan is missing a lot of... That is right! Thank you so much for reminding me, Second Gen Gamer, because I wasn't the DM / storyteller this session. I forgot to say, this episode is sponsored by Bookworm Games! Bookworm Games is where you, yes you, the one I'm talking to right now, Kevin, It is your chance to go out there and get more than 170 different types of dice, from liquid to metal to resin to less liquid core, by the way, not liquid. This is not like just like a bottle of dice, although that'd be pretty good too. But you can get liquid core, you can get metal, you can get wood, you can get resin, you can get gemstone dice inspired by the World of Darkness, and you can do that for 15% off with code DorkTales. Go to bookwormgames.com. You can even get tea, you can get fantastic jewelry, you can get it's just so many cool things. You can even get friends there. That's right, you can buy your own
I
familiar.
was just
So
gonna say
go.
that. You can buy
They're really
friends.
cute. But yeah, so do it. And quick bonus, if you like buying experience points or beats for the channel or things like that to buff up the characters, when you go to Bookworm Games and you make a purchase, we work on the honor system. Tell me you just did that and then spend your points. You get double the value back. So if you buy something, I'll give you twice it back. Which is why the oh boy, the Transylvanian cast is they're just leveling up like crazy. They're vamps. They're just vamping up.
Yeah, we're vamping.
Nice. Hey, do I get to carry over my pain points?
Sure. You just make a note.
Nice. I mean, as if I need excuses, but I guess it's actually breaking the rules, isn't it? All right, cool.
Is what breaking the rules?
The points get to literally break the rules of the game.
I mean, they allow you to tweak the rules of the game for drama.
Yeah, they're there for the it's dramatic.
For drama, not sadism. Got it.
Well, no, hurt them more is sadism. Drama bomb
sorry.
is drama.
Oh yeah, drama bomb. Hurt the more is the one I was talking about. I
Drama's
forgot
just
the
fun.
specific phrasing. Okay. Do we all want to find out what Brodie was going to say?
Oh, yeah, let's jump back into it.
Okay, let's do it. Hold on, put the music back on. Okay, say when.
When?
Hey dog, how about you shut the fuck up, or I'm gonna stick my gun up your asshole until it clicks.
Oof. Crude.
You get one more sentence before we test this theory that all dogs don't go to heaven.
Isobel, let's reminisce briefly about your time in Arcadia. The huntsman of your keeper was a...
Oh, sorry. You're talking to okay, you're talking to me, not the dog.
Oh no,
We're just doing this in the back seat, or we... Oh my goodness. I don't know.
He's really trying that sentence thing.
Yeah, right? Right? You're really
rough. This is from... Oh, God. The puns. Okay. The huntsman of your keeper was particularly... There's a part of you that was kind of convinced that even if, even if his heart wasn't held in thrall, he might be doing this anyway, just out of... Because he was a sheer asshole. He typically would appear as in like proper English hunting garb. Sometimes the red jacket and white pants with black boots, or houndstooth coat and his deerstalker cap and so on. And he always had a number of hounds around with him. They kind of went first. If he needed to scope anything out, those were who he sent. And occasionally when he wanted to sort of really rub it in, he'd affect a very upper class twit of the year kind of accent and speech pattern, refer to his time at school, and really leaned into that snob kind of attitude. Mog was his name, or at least what he was referred to. And yeah, this you hear his voice coming from this hound. Okay, now back to the back seat. He growls at Brodie.
Technically not a sentence.
He knows how to play it.
You okay, Isobel?
Yeah. I'm fine.
I got more. Okay.
She's looking directly at the dog, not looking at him.
Didn't know we'd cross paths so quickly.
Yeah. Well, looks like the threads are more tangled than I assumed.
Does anybody here think that their characters would have a deep knowledge of how courts and the huntsman interact?
I have.
I guess a high occult or
I have. Well, mantle is like.
mantle would be maybe applicable too. Yeah.
I have 3
Yeah.
Ooh.
summer mantle.
So
I have 3 autumn. Yeah.
Ooh.
Basically, for the viewers at home, each of the 4 seasonal courts has a different way of interacting with the huntsman. In a fashion, it's to restrict their behavior in a certain way, depending on who's in power. And because I guess they can't really keep them completely away. The huntsmen have the unpleasant tendency of being much more potent in the real world than the true fae or other hedge creatures would be. So they needed to make deals in some fashion, and they made a few of them, which, again, keep them at bay. Those of you in the Winter Court, which I guess is just Brodie, would know that in winter time, or when the Winter Court rules, the huntsman cannot harm their target. They can catch them and drag them back, but they can't harm them. That doesn't say anything about anyone else around them, but they can't harm their quarry. Hold on. I think that's right. If not, I just told you springs instead. Let me just check, because that would be important to what you might be thinking. I'm sorry. Yes, that's spring. That was the first one here. No, hold on. Right, that's the reverse. Winter, their focus is to capture and return the target. They avoid the bargain made by using non-lethal methods. When a spring monarch rules, they can do all the violence they want to the lost thereafter, but nobody else, because it's all about desire, and their desire is to get that one. So the Winter Court being in power means that whoever Mog might be hunting is physically not going to die. I now return you to the car. You'll pay for that leg.
Who blew that horn?
Threaten Brodie again. It's pretty fun when he's angry.
I've never seen him angry. In fact, he's probably less scary when he's angry.
Shh.
I'm not angry. Just being honest.
That's
Also,
what's scary about him.
Isobel, do you want me to to do it, I can put him down right now.
No, we still need answers. But I'll take you up on that
Seriously?
later.
All right, that's it. He's gonna lean into the back seat and just like grab the dog by the mouth, or grab Mog by the mouth and zip tie it shut. Yeah. You're real scary. You're real scary, bud. Bad dog.
Isabel's just gonna let him drop on the ground.
And when that happens, you notice a particular gleam leave his eyes.
Hmm. Mog. She'll kick the dog. Yeah, I thought so.
What?
Yeah, I don't think he's there anymore.
What do you mean he's not there? He's in the dog. He's a dog. Oh, please tell me that he is the dog.
When I was flying up and about, oh yeah, I can turn into animals.
Yeah, we know.
Anyways, I was a crow earlier.
Yeah, we saw.
Okay, I'm just. I thought I was being
Who are you-
sneaky about it, so I wasn't sure.
Who are you
Anyways.
reminding, Bo? Like, there's no one else here.
I was getting heavy vibes from one or more of those pigeons. And then when the vibes left the pigeons, the vibes kind of seemed like they moved over to the dog.
The dog had the vibe.
Can they do that? Well, the pigeons had vibes too.
Okay. Well, the dog had the vibe for since we'd been there. I was
Was the
tracking
dog
him.
there the whole time?
He was across the river. But yes.
Just, I guess, a point of clarity. The pigeons didn't really lose it per se, but you lost the pigeons.
Oh, I see. I see.
So it was like they went, and then no more pigeons.
Okay, I guess my theory's wrong. Thought maybe he could jump around in animals. I don't really know how all this stuff works.
I'm not sure either myself. Am I sure? Do I know?
I think. Yeah, I mean, I guess you would know that he could sort of project himself into his hounds.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
they
just
weren't
one
his
of his
preferred
dogs.
form.
So I shot a dog.
I mean, you inflicted some hurt on him, yeah. You did it before I could say anything.
Well, it looked like it was about to attack Dale.
Yeah, it was, but
Well,
we didn't know
it
It's
if
was
it was.
just circling Dale.
We also didn't know if that was his form or if it was just inhabiting.
They would never expect us to turn around.
No.
All right, we need to get like some goblin fruit because I can't hurt a real dog. I like dogs. I like dogs
I know.
A lot.
Eggs?
I've seen Snatch.
Sorry, I just watched it. Okay.
Yeah,
Good movie. Have you guys seen that?
Have you?
I
How, you
haven't.
just, how long were you in the hedge that you just now watched Snatch?
It's the 80s, right?
No.
Let's just go get something and try and do something. for
Fix the dog? Yeah.
Like Bob Barker?
We
No,
could drop
we'll
him
just
off
see
at
if
the.
we can
Wait,
help
wait,
him
wait,
out.
Isabel, is
No,
this a real
we need to get his
dog,
Yes.
Yeah, Isabel, is
I
it a
think-
real dog?
or is it like a fairy dog?
It's a little
Hey.
hard to tell.
Hey, dog. Are you a
Hmm.
fairy?
Hey,
have to tell us.
drive. Focus on the road.
I just
Fuck.
whoa.
You have to tell us if you're a fairy.
Them's the rules.
The rules. Jeez.
That feels like a questionable sentence.
Yeah.
Oh, are we going to the SPCA?
I think we're going to hell.
I think we've been going there for a while.
Oh, fuck.
Is this aggravated or lethal damage that this dog has?
Lethal.
Lethal?
At least the relevant ones are lethal, yeah.
You want the dog's leg back?
I mean, ideally, yeah. Like, I don't want to
We
cripple a dog.
Well, I can bring the dog's leg back, but it'll cost you a pinky.
Oh, gosh.
No, I'm not giving a pinky. We'll just get some. You just feed it some goblin fruit. There's goblin fruit that'll heal that, right?
Is there?
I mean, what do you need the pinky for?
I don't know. Just wanted to see what you'd say. And I'm going to lean back and use a shared burden
Hmm.
on the dog because we can't actually hurt a dog, can we?
No, not a real dog.
Okay. 2 glamour. For every point of lethal they inflict on themselves, the contract heals 2 points of damage for their target.
While you're driving.
Yeah, while I'm driving.
Oh God.
Okay.
So what do I need to get this dog's leg back to make
5
Brodie
lethal
feel
healed, I
better?
guess. Yeah.
God, I don't
Okay.
know.
So it's
Three?
yeah.
So blood is going to flow from Beauregard up near his horns, down his arm, and over his fingers onto where the dog's leg was. And the dog will have their leg back.
and
what
you
are-
take 3 lethal for this?
For every 2 lethal I heal, I take 1.
1. Okay.
Oh.
No. So only 2
That's
lethal then, I
not
guess, because if
bad.
it's phrased that way, then
And yeah, and I can spend 1 glamour after taking lethal damage to redistribute dots from one skill to another for
Big
the
drive.
scene. So boy, let me tell you how good I'm going to be at driving. Empathy gone.
Oh, so you're
Oh
going
my
to be a
God.
really mean driver. Oh, you're going to drive in Victoria.
Right.
I
Hey,
spent
sure.
my empathy on the dog
It was Vancouver.
and
That's
driving.
Victoria
go up.
drivers.
Fair.
House signals.
What is he gonna slow down to 20k and a 50?
Do you know
Oh,
how many
good
times
Lord.
I've seen people pop the curb in Vancouver at this one particular intersection?
God,
So
yeah.
awful.
I think
Anyway.
that's
Right.
fine.
My empathy's gone, but I could drive better.
About time.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
well.
Get rid of
okay.
it.
Bo and Brodie become best friends now.
So driving.
Do I have empathy?
Are you gonna stop somewhere? Let the dog out? Like, what's the plan here?
Do we need a dog?
I was gonna say, are we adopting the dog?
I mean, does he want to be adopted by us at this point?
Are you a
Oh,
good
no.
boy?
Well, he might
You,
still be trackable though.
I was gonna
You're not
say.
sure if he's a dog or if he's
Yeah.
one of their dogs.
Yeah.
It's probably
If you
best
can-
not to.
If he
Yeah.
if he can hop, if he
I
can
wouldn't
hop
wanna chance
into
it.
the dog
Yeah.
then this is basically like, let's just drive him back to our place and, show him around.
Why not? Really? Truly.
I mean,
This is how you get in the hollow. The key's under this mat here, but it's not
Right.
that key. It's the other
Oh, don't
key.
tell anybody.
Look, he's a
Tell
good
anybody.
boy. He won't tell anybody. It's fine.
Oh, you sweet summer child. Oh, winter child, but
Thank you.
all right. Where are you dropping? Or where are you going? Where's the gang going to finish its night?
I do a sick drift through an empty intersection.
Cool.
Whoa.
It's still winter, asshole. There's ice.
So? This-
And I'm suddenly wearing driving shades.
Where did you?
Where'd you get those?
Were
Glove
they in the
compartment? Yeah. What else do they have in there?
I open the glove compartment.
Just in front of Brodie.
Huh. They have a lot of plastic straws in here. They were hoarding.
It's terrible.
Thanks, Trudeau.
Anyway, we need to drop the dog off somewhere, and then we can go regroup.
Let's just find a neighborhood that looks like it might have, families or kids or somebody who would, at least
Yes, let's
call the
drop-
services about it.
Let's drop off the. I do. Beauregard does his best bad Jason Statham impression with his glasses. Let's just drop this dog off in a friendly neighborhood when they might be an evil fairy.
Okay. Then what do you say we do? Just
Say-
drop them off here?
We Tokyo drift in front of the SPCA, toss him out the window.
So a friendly family can adopt him when he might be an evil fairy, as you say.
That's their problem.
Oh my god.
All right. Look, Bo, I get. Well, actually, I guess he has a point. It is kind of the parents' responsibility to kind of monitor that kind. No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't do it.
Let's just let the dog out. If he's not gonna.
Look, it's January. He's gonna freeze his tail off.
He was already outside.
Can I roll my animal ken to see if a dog can survive the night?
You don't
Or
need
is
to
that more
roll
lore?
that.
Wait, how
They
cold
could
is
survive.
it?
They could survive this night. They could find something. I'm sure.
We're really torn between being nice to this dog and just letting this
throwing it
dog
out
just
the
fucking
window?
get wrecked.
Yeah. We're being horrible people.
But what if it's evil?
Can you-
but also,
can you-
let's heal its leg. But what if it's evil?
Can you cut
But
its
also,
mouth
someone
tie?
should.
Let's find
Oh,
a
yeah,
nice
that's true.
home.
Brodie,
Yeah,
can you,
exactly.
can you cut its mouth zip ties?
I don't
Yeah,
have
we
scissors. Does
muzzled
anyone
it.
have a
Brody
Oh,
has
hold
to.
on.
have
Brodie
that.
knife?
Yeah, I've got
Okay.
a
Probably
knife,
a pocket
and
knife.
he'll pull out a little a Leatherman, and
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey,
Um,
dog, you a fairy?
that just sounds so inappropriate. Every time you say that, I just
You have to tell us if you're a fairy.
don't ask, don't tell.
I look at his eyes to see if he's lying.
Dog.
Can I roll insight to see if the dog's lying?
Changeling, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to Changeling.
Guys, I have an aspiration that attempt to talk to animals like a Disney princess, and god damn it, I'm gonna push this until the end of the
For
campaign,
reals?
which is why I've been trying to talk to animals all
Holy
game.
shit.
You have to
Are you
tell us if you're a
serious?
fairy.
You put that in there before?
Well, yeah, I got the other ones I had got, so I tried to up the
Oh
difficulty.
my god. Wow.
I also have heal someone. Does a dog count?
Oh man.
Yeah, I guess so. Are you saying you put that in there before you knew there was a dog and there were pigeons and
Yeah. I was gonna
Yeah.
change into an animal this session, no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Cal.
Oh my god. That's amazing. All right.
Maybe he's the one with the portents and visions.
Mm.
Hmm. Maybe.
Okay, well, yeah, you can count that as healing somebody, sure. But yeah, the dog's not really talking.
Does he look like he's lying? Like is his eyes shifting away from me when I'm talking to him?
It's hard to say.
Dogs always do that when you talk to them.
Yeah,
So what you're saying is I should roll animal ken.
sure, go ahead. Difficulty 3
Animal ken and
in wits.
I'm spending willpower.
I believe in you.
And 7 and ups or 8 or ups?
8 or up.
Okay. And 10 is 10 again?
Yep.
Believe in the heart of the cards. 2.
What was the question that you're trying to see if he's lying about? Being a fairy?
Hey, are you a fairy?
I don't
And so
know.
you're just trying to see if like his body language is suggesting that he's trying to conceal.
Don't look too hard into what I'm actually doing here, Simon. You can move the scene along. I just do filler.
Okay. Well, Dale's phone dings
Oh,
with a
thank God.
message.
My
Dang.
last aspiration is use all my willpower.
Oh my god. I don't know how Dale has the Autumn King or Monarch in her phone.
He probably just calls her if he needs anything. You know, she's Jill of
But
all
is it like-
trades.
Is it like
Oh, how
scary dude or
No, it would be a
good
it'd probably be a
king
code.
wants this leaf?
Yeah, it would be Leaf as in Leif.
Mhm.
Something else.
Okay.
Probably
it-
like a play on Leif Erikson or something.
Okay. Well, it dings, and it's a
Mhm.
message from him. Short and to the point as usual. Update.
Yep. Hmm.
And then location.
She'll be a little bit vague about it. Returning from went out to get intel on the way back.
Okay.
That'll do for now.
Response. Good. I want my books.
Working on it. Actually, she'll probably ask if she can meet up with him. See if he's willing to give her some more information about them.
He just sends a pin.
Okay.
Drop to what
Yep.
you know to be his bookshop.
Okay. So that means just come by the shop. Okay. And she'll text a clock and a question mark time. When?
No response.
So just whatever. Okay. All right. Check in with him before she decides she's gonna go see him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's figure this dog thing. What are you doing with him? Where are you putting him?
I'm just the driver.
Oh,
And you could just say in the trunk, or we let him out at a mall, or
Is a mall
or
open?
Harvey's. There's a strip mall in South Keys that's probably open.
Is there a Denny's?
There is a Denny's.
Anywhere that he's
South
got a
Keys,
chance of getting some food,
actually.
some scraps.
Or
Or
there was a
something.
Denny's at South Keys. Is there still a Denny's at South Keys?
For our purposes, there is.
Yeah.
We'll just
For the dog, there is.
We are,
we'll let him
we are
out
operating
over here.
Yeah.
Looks like there might still be there. Okay, cool. All right. So dropping him off at Denny's, and then where to?
I guess back to our place.
You can always slip
Right.
on things.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we doing with all this DQ again?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's
Aren't we
melted, bro.
feeding a pig?
Yeah. Well, we thought we were going there, and apparently we were not. It was a ruse.
The night's
ruse?
still young.
A ruse. Obviously,
mean a
we
ruse?
It was. Yeah, a ruse. A ruse. What the? Pick whatever consonant sound you want in there. It's yes.
Well, it
was
sounds
a
like you're saying
trap.
it was a rooster. I'm pretty sure we didn't end up there with a cock. Okay.
It was a trap.
Mm.
It was.
There we go.
Yeah,
Got
it-
it.
Yeah,
Sure
it was a
wasn't a-
lie. It was a trap.
wasn't a trape?
Whatever you want to say.
It's pronounced crepe.
Dale's just gonna get out of the car and walk at this point.
I think we're still dry.
done
Okay,
with
well,
these
Do you
idiots.
Tuck and
do you
roll.
dive into
Yeah, right.
the car while he's going like
Just
100?
Thinking
Fuck
about
this
that,
shit, I'm
just how
I'm
how
done.
hurt would I be if I just dove out of this car right now and she thinks
Like,
no,
I can take it.
I'll wait.
Jump into a snowbank.
Wait up, dog. Come with you. No, she's just like whatever. Let's just get the F.
Do we
home.
want to go back to base with the stolen car?
well,
Probably not.
Well, no, we should
Problem.
probably dump it too.
I mean, to be fair,
just-
if you just left it on Bank Street like that, even if it was outside your hollow, it's not like anyone would be able to connect it to you.
No.
So
yeah.
No,
just
nobody would.
pull over.
Mm.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Just everybody take everything, and like I'll cover our tracks. Okay.
Are you gonna torch the car?
No, I'm gonna use a contract.
Okay.
To
Like I've got
torch the
never
car.
tread.
To torch the car?
Really
Yeah, you
You
well.
want to use a contract? He just
Sorry,
throws a
I'm from
Molotov.
Surrey. This is how you get rid of cars in Surrey.
You're not from
I thought
Surrey,
you
Dale.
drive them into the
Fire.
river.
I know a guy who lives in a van down by the river.
Okay, we just park a few blocks away from wherever. our
park
dive
here,
is.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
I
spend
do a
glamour
really
for-
sick like Ace Ventura like parallel park drift.
nice. Yeah.
Do you want me to
did-
roll?
No.
I put all my empathy dots into drag.
Okay, if you want to roll. Critically fail, critically
Spent all my empathy on that dog.
Do you mean like literally, or like, what are we doing here? What's going on?
4.
Bring the hurt. Roll it again.
Oh, he's making you re-roll with.
Uh-oh.
more.
Mm,
Uh-oh.
might have been
It's a
better
dick
off.
move.
jumping out of the
I
car.
approve.
1.
Yeah, it's still a success. Okay. All right. The walking back to the hollow from a few blocks away where you ditched the car before Brodie sets it on fire
I'm not setting anything on fire.
with a contract. You find
What does Brodie do?
I don't know. We're still drifting.
been drifting all the way down the street.
It's because you swerved and there's ice on the road. We're just gonna keep drifting all the way home.
Don't.
It's
feel
all
like-
drifting all the way down.
It's just yep. Can't
They
do
didn't-
Oh,
it.
and
they
if we
did not
drift
pack
long
bags.
enough, that's how we get into the hedge.
That's
Legend says if you
Yeah.
can make
Yeah.
it spin 8 times in a row.
Widdershins.
It's not like saying Bloody Mary in the mirror.
Oh, you just try that.
Good.
Okay.
good.
No. Yeah. All right. Okay. The streets around here are relatively empty. There are a few people kind of tucked into some of the bars. Some of them, at kind of the one or two evening pizza places. A couple of spots you can get a slice around where you live. You got all this DQ to work through, so in terms of food, you're pretty covered. The can you make wits and composure rolls again?
Everyone? Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone?
-3.
Oh boy.
That sounds wonderful.
Pink.
Let's do that.
I would like to turn this into a. No, you can't really turn
No.
Wits and Composure into a dramatic failure, but I
No.
would if I could.
Nah, nothing.
You could just be clueless. That's fine.
I rolled a
I'm
lot.
getting
of
low on
ones.
the willpower. Gotta save it.
2.
2.
2 successes.
That's with the -3. Okay.
1.
1. All right. So any of you got successes.
Man, I left the corn nuts in the Uber.
I thought
Notice,
that was his tip.
You're supposed to tip an
Oh.
Uber?
Were we not supposed to leave your corn nuts in the Uber?
Yeah.
You notice again a large number of pigeons hanging around the outside of the arcade.
Okay, well, we're not going in anywhere. Not even going
What?
to make it look like we're going in anywhere.
What?
What's
Why?
wrong?
Brody, those are the evil pigeons.
Pigeons.
How do you know that? How do you know they're evil?
There's too many of them. Do you
This
see
is
pigeons?
Ottawa.
I know, but do you see them out at this time of night anyway? When it's this cold? No.
No, Dale's got a
It's too many
point.
of them.
Okay.
If you think it's
Well-
suspicious, I trust
Yeah, I
you.
do.
Oh yeah.
It's weird.
Okay, fair. I would flat out tell you something, but
She's a little spooked.
Well, you don't
what's
wanna
you know, she's having some PTSD.
yeah, but Jocelyn's not with you, so I'm not telling you.
Would you
Oh,
say
fair
this
enough.
is a different scene?
Yes.
My empathy has come back.
Uh-huh.
I suddenly feel really bad about these pigeons. They're so cold.
I suddenly feel really bad about the dog.
He's
We'll
had
be
a
we just-
fine. It's at Denny's.
real bad night.
Denny's. It's
Denny's
Did we
makes
just-
everything better.
Slow down and
Chowing
throw
down
that
on
dog
some-
out
on some
back at the
eggs.
Denny's?
We let him
We
out.
let it out
We didn't
gently.
throw him out.
Yeah, we stopped the car. Do you remember stopping the car? Do you not?
Oh, we didn't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't-
For anything.
Sorry, that's
Sorry.
driving. That's driving Bo. This is normal Bo now.
Oh, shit. You like take off the glasses. You're like, okay, I'm back. What'd I miss?
The aviators are gone.
Exactly.
Why were you wearing those at night?
Do we really have to
No.
get
So
into
he
it?
can. So he
Well, Canadian
can.
here.
I don't know.
So he can what? So what?
I don't know what the rest of the lyrics are.
No, they just repeat it again. So
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
yeah, you were right. You were on top of it.
Yeah. But they do say something. Anyway, doesn't matter.
So
Oh.
they swoop down and sort of land around you on the garbage can, on the mailbox, on the free newspaper boxes, and all just kind of turn to stare.
I walk to them peacefully.
Huh.
Maybe this is
And
it.
then
Maybe this is how I can talk to
coalesce into a spring courtier who you're not massively familiar with, but have met on occasion, known as Sunrise,
Hmm.
whose
What was the name?
form of occasional choice is a flock. Or sorry, what was it again? A
Columbo.
Columbo?
Columbine.
No.
Columbine
Columbine.
of pigeons. What happened
Columbine.
there?
Hmm?
He's
I
he
knew it.
he looks like a young man, even though he's kind of pigeony.
Oh, I
in
was
his,
hoping that they looked
appearance.
like the old lady from Home Alone 2.
I have not seen Home Alone 2 in a long time. Sorry. You'll have to send me.
Dang, I thought that was a cool reference. So Beauregard just watched Home Alone 2.
Are you okay?
How much of what went down did you see? Did you hear?
I heard a gunshot.
Did you hear
but I'd gotten out of there by that point.
the horn?
Yeah, we're okay.
I heard the horn. What happened?
Did you see who?
Is it what I would think it was?
Isobel?
We didn't stick around long enough to find
Brodie?
out.
Was that what we
What?
thought it was?
So we thought what was?
Hunt coming?
Yeah, I mean there was a hunting horn. It was
Well-
either that or a brass
And a
band.
hound.
Mog's also a huntsman. Yeah. Okay.
Great.
Who's Mog?
The dog.
Except the huntsman, that part made clear.
Yeah.
Caitlin's
Good.
not fully sure how to explain this.
Hmm.
How the huntsmen work, or how she knows this particular huntsman, or what part?
Like how to describe. Sorry, I haven't been writing down notes, which is not good. Not good. Bad player. But yeah, basically describing Mog as like who they are.
You could. I mean, just saying a huntsman is pretty clear.
Oh, okay.
Every
Mhm.
changeling will know exactly what that means.
Yeah.
They are
because
men that hunt.
these are the ones that come for you when you run away.
Come and get us.
Right. They were inhabiting the dog that came up to us. We tried to
Jesus.
grab some information from them, but then they left before we could.
We have a huntsman here.
Looks like.
Yeah.
What the
Looks
fuck
like.
is going on?
That's what we're gonna find out.
Why were you there in the first place? That's not really like. I don't, Do you hang around there a lot?
Why
On the
were
bridge?
you there?
I was taking a break from flying.
Conveniently, at that time.
At what time?
The time that Mog was gonna.
I hope you're not implying I'm working with him.
I use Animal Ken to see if they're lying.
Well, as pigeony as he is, he's in his more human form. So you'll have to try that empathy.
Oh wait, my empathy came back.
Mhm.
I'll have you know I have an empathy specialty
Of?
in emotions.
Okay. Are you trying to read his emotions?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you? Okay, all right. So wits and empathy.
Upon the accusation, see if they're.
Okay,
How do specialties work in this?
you get an extra die.
Only 2.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, he seems not offended, but a little like scared. I guess. Like, I hope you don't think that I'm working. with
Scared after the accusation.
him. Okay, yeah, I guess. Like, but not like scared as in, I hope they don't find out more.
Okay,
Like, I
okay.
can't believe you would suggest something like that.
Oh.
I go over to him and I smell him. Think he's telling the truth.
Good.
I think
I
so,
wasn't
yeah.
trying to imply you were working with them. I just was trying to imply perhaps you have more information than you let on as well.
About what?
I think what Isabel's suggesting is we do a squid pro bro.
That is.
What?
We tell
Not
you some
what
info
is
and
That sounds wrong, but I don't know what it's supposed to be.
isn't that what it's like squid pro bro, like I give you something, you give us something.
Like a squid.
I'm not gonna correct him.
Thought it was screwed.
He's
100%.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, like how
Beauregard.
squids have
Right,
multiple
but-
That's
arms?
precisely what it is.
Mhm.
Thank you.
I don't know why
Get your
everyone's so
squids ready.
confused.
I like Isabel. She doesn't call me dumb.
Just impossible.
Well, it's not dumb. He's entertaining.
Imagine if I could move my attributes around.
Yeah.
Be like smart
Imagine.
Okay,
Just
but,
imagine.
A flash of insight.
all right. Well,
Holy
tell me.
shit.
Tell me why you
Huh.
were there, and I don't know. What do you want to know?
I want to know for real why you ended up there as well.
I hang out there.
Yeah, can I insight? Do I know if I can trust this person?
I mean, yes, you don't know anything.
Yeah. She's been taking the lead, but she's 100% not sure, so
I
that's why
have
she's a little bit floopsy.
Streetwise. Would Streetwise help
Floopsy on her
me
answers.
know where people like hang out? Or is that kind of... You can say no. I'm just curious as Streetwise like
is, like,
never comes
handling
up
your
in World
way.
of Darkness games, so I thought I'd
well,
throw
that's
that out there.
ludicrous. It should come up all the time.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. But you could get a sense of like where like different motleys and other
Kinda like
groupings
hang out or...
Yeah.
Mm.
Like this is so and so's turf and all that.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Do 10s continuously explode, or do they just
I think
Yes.
so. don't they?
explode
Yeah.
once?
Yes, they do.
No, just keep on going.
Keep rolling.
How many of these are you rolling?
I got 3 successes.
Yas.
One of them was a 10. I rolled a 10 again, and then I rolled an 8.
Yeah,
Nice.
sounds
Okay,
right.
all off one die.
Oh, off of 3. Come now.
Well, I mean, ultimately one die. And so you want to know where?
Oh, if they're truthful about that being their
I
territory.
see.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You don't know that that's like a spot he's claimed or anything.
Oh, and I guess if they were birds most of the time, Streetwise wouldn't help with that.
Do you have birdwise?
Anyway,
Yeah.
I do not have a specialty in birds. You know what? I'm taking it. I'm using my XP for an animal ken specialty in birds. After
this
this
I
session.
don't think this
Yeah.
falls under bird law, though, so I can't help you out there. Sorry.
Mhm. You are a bird lawyer.
All right.
There's
It
a
was on your
Harvey
mid-roll.
Birdman joke in there somewhere, and I'm
Oh,
just too lazy to
100%.
look for it.
Okay. We were investigating the murders.
We had received some information that perhaps Lyman was going to meet with someone there,
Mhm.
or he had a summons rather from someone.
Yeah. Did you know anything more?
Not really. Seemed to be a
Okay,
trap.
but what if? And I reach over to Brodie and I pull out a dilly bar from the box.
Are you bribing with a dilly bar?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Here's a
Just
extension.
asking.
Dude, are you gonna eat your
He was
poutine?
meeting me.
Oh, I forgot I ordered a poutine.
It's like one. You put a fork in it, it comes out as one single piece.
How did
You
Mog
can have
find
it.
out?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, I wasn't expecting him now.
He seemed surprised. I overheard that when he was talking to Dale, he seemed surprised at, I guess, Isobel's scent, which means they weren't there
Mhm.
for her,
No.
Mm-hmm.
but he was going to meet. Why can't I remember his name?
Lyman.
Lyman. I was like Lemon Lloyd.
Liz
Lyman.
Let's
Lemon.
call him Lemon Lloyd.
Lemon Lloyd. It's a good band name.
Hmm?
He was going to meet Lyman.
Well,
No,
he was going expecting that. Wait. He knew that Lyman was dead. Why would he still show up?
Why would
For
he know
you?
Lyman's dead?
I was meeting him.
You were
You were
meeting
rather-
Mog.
No, I gave.
Oh,
I sent
yes.
the note.
Yes. I got that. What were you meeting Lyman for?
He wanted to give me something for safekeeping,
Hmm.
and now I don't know what, and I don't know where it is.
See, you have no idea
You don't know what
why
it was.
Mog was there.
I have a huntsman showing up there is terrifying.
Why did
And
you come if you knew Lyman was dead?
How did you know again to go there?
We found your note. She's gonna legit hold it up.
Yeah.
He hid it, but not very well.
Oh, what does it say? It's in the Discord.
Oh yeah, I'm looking. I have like panicked clicking. Oh Jesus. Oh no.
Said Hog's back.
Hog's back. 7:43. You can say it too.
Yep, she does.
Okay.
Hog's back. 7:43.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Well, this is our place.
Your place.
Yeah. You don't spend much time there, huh? The falls, they're great. Especially in the summer, and spring.
Hmm.
Everything melts, gets really rapid. But,
Mhm.
yeah. So he knew where it would be, but...
But you didn't answer the question of why you came if you knew you couldn't make it.
Dude, it was our place.
Symbolically holding up your end of the bargain. Remembering him.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking a little sussy.
Okay, yeah.
I get it.
What was their relationship like? Oh no, I probably don't know
Were you
anything about
guys
them.
like were you guys like friends, or were you like friends?
Does it matter?
1,000 years from now, they'll call us roommates.
Didn't you live together?
I'm sorry for your loss.
God, yeah,
Yeah.
thanks, but oh gosh,
I can see Kelly's spending willpower to hold it in.
is that what's when I can spend those points on you guys to do, like make you actually do stuff?
We are
Not
doing
on
stuff.
camera.
We're having
We
great.
still have free will. Oh my goodness.
So, yeah. Okay, so you found the note. You came there. That makes sense.
We
Where-
want to bring justice to our friend, and well, it sounds like you'd
I
like
would
that
too.
too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, maybe we can work together.
I would love that, but if you've got huntsmen hanging around you,
No, it's dangerous.
I mean, they were kind of coming for
No,
you
it's
then,
not.
weren't they?
Wait,
why would they come after
No.
me? What would they know about me?
no.
why was
Why were the
he
huntsmen
there?
there?
He seemed surprised.
Exactly.
Something fucky's going on here.
It's been what I've been trying to tell everybody.
Everybody being the people hanging around there.
Like
Everybody.
all of you.
During the day, Dale hangs out at the corner with a big sign.
Repent, the end is near. No, she's the person on
It
YouTube with the
says-
conspiracy theory channel.
Oh my god.
This is you, Cal.
She's got Charlie Day's, stringboard behind her. There's something going on. There's something bigger going on that we just aren't seeing yet.
Yeah, could be.
Because if there's a huntsman involved, we've got 2 people dead, 1 murder for sure, possibly another murder. This is just the beginning.
If I can help, let me know.
We will.
Well, guess you'd be the person to ask. Did he have any enemies?
No, but he was after Callum.
Hmm.
He started. He didn't like how he vanished. Didn't surprise me, and he was suspicious of it. And then when he showed up dead,
Right.
Did he have any leads?
whatever this thing was that he wanted to give me,
Yeah.
but I don't know what that was.
Okay.
And
Did he say anything else? Do anything else that seemed unusual, very out of the ordinary? Either something that he normally did that he stopped doing, or something new? Something that doesn't fit his usual pattern.
he switched markets.
What do you mean? Switched markets?
So he always used to go to the Byward Goblin Market, and then
Right.
last fall he switches to Aberdeen.
So he didn't always go there. Okay.
And regularly too. He went there like weekly.
Right.
Weekly.
Hmm.
Like he was waiting for something to come in, maybe?
Could have been.
When did he start going to the Aberdeen market? Do you recall?
After Callum
Callum.
was found. So October onwards.
Okay.
And yeah, I went occasionally too, but
With him?
with him, yeah. But yeah, he never got anything there. But he went religiously. You know.
Hmm. Did he seem disappointed?
Was he looking for anything like in particular, or?
Yeah.
Kind of seemed like it. I mean, he wanted to browse, he always said.
Okay.
And he never
Did he ever
found
seem?
one.
Yeah. Did he ever seem disappointed that he didn't find something, or?
A little bit. I'd ask him at the end of when we'd leave, and he'd be like, oh, nothing yet. He'd always say.
Was there ever a time that you went to the market and he didn't get anything, but he wasn't showing any of that disappointment? I know it's such a weird question.
God.
But did you ever get a sense that he saw something that interested him or that drew his attention? Either a thing or a vendor?
No,
And maybe you don't remember.
I thought
now. Maybe...
I thought this was for Winter's Night.
Right.
on the it was the 30th or 31st 30th
Hmm?
it was only a few days ago,
Right.
and we go in and yeah, we go he gets a little like card box, you know, like something you would keep like business, people used to keep like business cards or whatever in.
Mhm.
He got something like that
Okay.
from one of the vendors, and I thought he was going to toss it in the fire, but then he doesn't come to Winter's Night, and then
Right.
could that have been it?
You know why you switched?
Maybe.
Why you switched market suddenly?
Well, this was him purchasing it for Winter's, what you thought was for Winter's Night, and then
Well, I mean,
It
he
wasn't.
didn't come.
that's why we go.
Right.
I have a question.
Sometimes.
Another
Yeah.
character question. When we
Mhm.
first found Lyman, and
Yeah.
I had the vision,
Yeah.
did I see any exchange at that Goblin Market booth?
I believe so.
Did I
And
see
he
a
was-
card box?
He was receiving a he was receiving a cue
receiving
card.
something.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Maybe I'm behind, but it looks like we need to go check out the market.
Yeah. The next time it's open, we need to get there. But right now,
Mm-hmm.
if these are your pigeons, maybe we should head inside because it's fucking cold out here.
Yeah.
Was he the pigeons, or was he with all the
No,
pigeons?
he is the pigeons.
Little column A, little column B.
I am the pigeons, and the pigeons are me.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh.
the pigeons
Can you
saw
teach me how to
a
do-
bunch of
All
pigeons.
right. Well, which
and
one?
they're
Which one of you
hanging out.
pooped on the statue?
And with that, he flies away.
Pigeon. Sorry. Not sorry.
No one should be sorry.
Damn it, Laszlo.
Well, look, it's cold. And I'm tired.
Yes. Thank you.
No, thank you. I don't know if I would have come to that. I haven't been thinking
Well.
too straight, you know.
No,
Makes
it's
sense.
understandable.
You're not you when you're hungry. And I insist on giving him the dilly bar.
The
Thanks.
melting dilly bar that's probably drip.
Why is it
Melting.
melting? It's
Yeah,
sub-zero.
it's like
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it
really
is cold
minus
outside.
20
Okay.
out.
Sorry, I'm thinking West Coast winter. I'm forgetting what East Coast winter.
How
is.
dare you.
Ooh, it's not
Mhm.
East Coast,
Sorry.
Central-ish. I don't know what it counts as. Central
Oh.
East.
Yeah. I just
All
have to
right.
think prairie winter.
Ugh, I don't want
Mm,
that. Um,
horrid.
yeah.
All right, stay safe.
But thanks for the dilly bar. Yeah, if I can think of anything else, I'll be sure to let you know. Thanks for looking into this.
No, thank you.
Of course.
He
I'll let you know what we find out.
consumes the dilly bar rapidly and then pigeons.
Oh, I was hoping he'd turn into a dozen pigeons
And then
to
eat the dilly
consume
bar?
it.
Let's say he
Rapidly.
does that.
Oh,
the dilly
just
bar in the talons.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
piranhas.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, and then everyone goes inside and no Jocelyn. But out of
Probably
character,
fishing.
we know why. Probably fishing.
She's fishing.
Fishing. Yeah.
Ice fishing.
Swimming at the pool. She's at the Y.
Oh, right. We've got a gigantic.
Yeah, maybe she's got work.
It's like an SCP.
That is-
We go down an elevator and like an entire hotel
Yeah.
is under the arcade.
Or what some lunatic posted on social media of the complex below the Oval Office today.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm much more interested in the one below the Colorado airport.
Yes.
Oh, that's wild.
The Denver
I've only
airport.
recently heard about that. Like the
Oh, yeah.
liminal space.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
Denver
Oh,
International.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's a great read.
Yeah.
Right. And yeah. Going inside, you've now got some heavy things on your mind. A huntsman,
Mhm.
some more relevance of this mysterious card, and an unsolved death, which may come about as the seasons change. And we'll wrap Act 1, Winter, here.
Nice.
Mm.
All right, good. GG.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
Mhm.
you.
Oh.
Thank you all. Yeah.
poor dog.
Poor dog.
Mm.
I
didn't
couldn't
know it
let
was
the
a real
dog
dog.
go. I
didn't
couldn't let the
warn
dog
the-
go with one leg.
It didn't
No,
warn that there
no,
was
it
gonna
was a
be
good
potential harm
use
to
of
animals.
Points and skills.
We didn't
makes
think
up
it
for
was
not
like
knowing
a
that was gonna
real
happen.
animal.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
little vague still,
Yeah.
but you
He's
know,
fine. He got adopted.
emotionally, yes, he
The
gets
Adopted
camera
by the
zooms
Denny's?
in onto the dog in front of Denny's, and his eyes shift left and right, like
Then
the
all of a
Simpsons
sudden,
dog.
there's this one Denny's at South Keys that people just keep disappearing from.
Oh shit.
I mean, you know, all kinds of reasons people disappear from Denny's.
It's where you go to when you want to get lost.
There's a
New York
portal.
City, Denny's. Which one's closer?
When you use the
Right.
when you use the perpetually out of order bathroom at Denny's, that's actually a
Oh,
portal to
God.
the hedge.
Yes, it is. I was just gonna say, Denny's is a portal to the hedge.
I'm so upset that we only have one Denny's and it's out in the middle of nowhere right now.
It's
Oh,
by
where
my
is it?
No. What?
Oh, it's just over. You know, it's just Colwood.
Well, no. There's another one. It reopened.
Oh, did it
Oh, yeah,
reopen?
it did.
In the
Yes.
hotel.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
bullshit. Is it 24 hours still?
It was late
Oh.
though.
I don't know.
We were still there at 10 p.m. and it was still open.
When were
The
you at
old one ain't
Denny's?
Yeah.
Weird.
I've been there unless it was, a trick.
It was a trick.
It was a liminal space, Caitlan.
Oh no.
It's a liminal
You'll never be
space.
able to find it again.
Oh no.
Well,
It
Simon,
actually
thank you
had
for
pretty
running.
decent bathrooms. Yes,
Oh,
thank you for running.
Wait,
So,
they had decent
Yeah, This
bathrooms.
was great.
I
Oh, that was
know.
definitely not a real.
That wasn't a Denny's
oh
then.
shit.
Yeah.
You were in the hedge.
Were there
hedge has
Oh
LARPers
really-
hanging out there?
shit.
Were there
I'm sorry?
LARPers hanging out there? Gamers playing in the Denny's?
We actually not LARPers, but idol
Oh, then
dancers.
definitely not a Denny's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There wasn't someone playing like Ministry and Nine Inch Nails out of a boombox in the front, and
Well, now
he was,
that you
like,
mention
40
it.
wearing a black trench coat, and no.
Now that you mention it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. Hey, Simon, thank you for running. A big thank you,
Thank you.
to
Yes,
everybody who
thank
turned out
you.
to this. And of course, to our patrons
Mhm.
over at patreon.com/dorktales, including our divine producer, my mom, our demonic producers, Precarious, who rated us earlier, Kelowna Curd, the Wizards of the Patreon, Tammy the Forever Cleric, the Ink Goblin and Sorcerer Sanguine, and how could we forget the High Council of the Patreon, Taryn, Dustin, Amberthist, Raven with Baubles, Karasha, Urquhart, Chef Eladeth, LaRuke, Mike Baxter, and Iridian. all amazing people. Thank you so much for your support. We couldn't do this without you. And then how many? So we got 2 beats bought for us by the chat.
Woo!
So how many beats are you giving us? Oh, and who's fulfilled aspirations?
Me.
Oh yeah, who fulfilled aspirations?
I
Yeah.
got
Did I get in over my head?
Oh, wait.
The huntsman.
I wanted to go on a stakeout. That's kind
Does
of.
that
I mean,
count?
Does
Yeah.
it count as a
I'm gonna
stakeout?
say get in over my head counts because I shot the agent of a huntsman. That sounds like trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of.
Kind of.
I used a contract loophole.
Good for you.
Nice.
I'm gonna give you 3 beats on top,
For a total of
Thank
5
y'all.
beats.
so everyone will get an experience out of this.
Yay!
Ooh, okay. I am going to buy that ridiculous.
Can I call this a
marksman.
stakeout? Did I go on a
Oh.
stakeout?
Yeah. You
Okay.
can go to stakeout.
Merci. I went on a stakeout. I'm having PTSD flashbacks, but I went on a stakeout.
Worth it.
Kind of. Yeah, she'll just go and, go home and go back to the hollow and drink herself to sleep.
As you do.
As one does.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Regular Wednesday night.
Yeah.
I'll
No, I
say
don't know
mine.
what day of the
Why?
week.
Does dive
Standing
bombing
walk.
does dive bombing the dog count as fighting on someone's behalf? Maybe not.
Yeah, in the sense that
Yeah.
Dale
Was
wasn't
to-
fighting the.
No, Dale
The
was in
hound?
freeze.
So you fought on
Yeah.
Dale's
So, Simon,
behalf, I guess.
We're
Yeah.
not taking personal beats anymore, right? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, you mean from the chat?
Yeah.
Personal
No.
beats?
From like aspirations and stuff.
Oh no, take them, but then let's total them all
Okay.
Okay.
and then divvy
Okay, so I
Oh, okay. I have one extra too.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so everyone gets 1 from that.
It's 1 beat.
One beat.
one
One aspiration.
experience.
One aspiration.
Well, okay.
Hmm.
Everyone got 2
Wait, what?
beats from the chat, right?
Yes.
And then I give
Yeah.
you 3 beats. So
Yeah.
that's a total of 5 beats, so you get an experience.
Oh,
Mhm.
lovely.
Yeah.
But then in terms of aspirations, a total of 5 were fulfilled. So that
That's
goes
true.
into a pool of 5 beats, which then gets divvied out amongst the group. So 1 to everybody.
One to everybody.
Okay, so
Fair.
that means
Ah,
that,
easy.
that
One XP plus 1 beat.
Alright.
Yeah,
1
if you
beat.
Gotcha.
fulfilled more of
One.
your aspirations than someone else, that's cool because then goes into that communal
Oh.
pool.
Yeah.
And
I'm cool with
then
that.
and that's a
Yeah,
way
yeah.
for everyone to kind of help. Not that
I
you guys
like
were
it.
standing
I
in the
think it
way
works
of
really
each
cool.
other's beats, but
No.
it'll it's let's help so and so fulfill this because we all benefit from
Can
that.
you change aspirations? Because I feel
Yes.
like get animals to land on your body like a Disney princess might be.
Oh,
You can certainly change them between.
wait. Would Isobel have done that with the dog landing in her lap like a Disney princess?
Oh well,
I'm
it's
kidding.
you still have your own aspirations.
Yeah.
I should.
Just
Next
wondering if it
time-
would have counted though.
Oh no, it has to be.
You'd have to break
Oh.
out into song.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no,
Almost
that's
every-
against character.
Yeah.
Almost
Caitlin,
every
100%.
session.
Isobel.
Has to be a musical episode.
Almost every session, I've had a body over my shoulder, which is probably how the jacket became red. So I should probably say
Whoa.
have body, carry
Have
body,
body will travel.
for next time.
Yeah.
Carry.
Okay.
So our next
My last.
game is on April 4th.
April 4th. So in only 2
April 4th.
weeks.
Yes.
Only in 2 weeks. In the
Ooh,
time between,
exciting.
for the audience, we've already talked about it here, but because I'm trying to be annoying and thematic and fit things together in certain ways, every
I
act
like that.
ties into a particular chronological season. So this will have jumped a couple of months to spring. and it'll be spring, which means it's still just as cold and snowy and annoying in Ottawa as it is now in game. But the spring court will be in charge, and there'll been some downtime in between. So we'll talk offline or off camera, I guess, but online, to sort of sort out what your character's been doing in between there, and we'll try to do kind of like a quick summary of things so that everyone is on page with any plot things, but major plot moments and so on and so forth, massive revelations and that sort of thing. We'll try to keep on camera. But people will be investigating things. This will be sort of like over time, this clue, maybe that clue, or things like that. But the big moments, as if we were playing every week.
Nice.
Like it. Great.
And also because I love high concept games or structures.
Same.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
There's a point where you want to play around with stuff.
I like that all the characters they're built different. Like one of the kiss blessings that Beau has is if I take damage, I can spend glamour to redistribute dots for a scene.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Technically, I take damage from the healing contract.
Yeah.
So I was like, you don't have to be shot or headbutt the wall to do it. That counts.
You don't have to, get into a pain don't hurt situation. Which I just saw in the ads before we went live that Jake Gyllenhaal is in the remake of Roadhouse.
Yes.
Roadhouse.
And I don't buy that, but that's me.
He's pretty jacked right now.
Gyllenhaal.
I'm not saying he isn't, but he's no Patrick Swayze.
Or as his
Agreed.
His people call him Jake Gyllenhaal.
What?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
He's Swedish?
Yeah, apparently he was on a talk show like one time, and apparently it's pronounced like Gyllenhaal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could see that. Oh,
okay. Wait. Hold on. I wasn't wrong, was I? Okay.
All right. And at that note, I think it's time for us to call it a night so we can all go watch Roadhouse. So we'll see you in 2 weeks, everybody. Simon, thanks again for running.
Thank
we'll see you then. Good night, everybody.
Thanks,
Good night.